Okay.
Oh, yeah, I have one too. Let's
Take your time.
Let's combine our powers.
Take your time. Hold. Hold.
Hang on. I need to. So, Xavier, you take this can.
I got this. I got
Hold. Last.
No. Go.
Okay.
Pre-fire.
Last time on the broken bottles. Alright.
I think you meant to say for the last time.
For the last time.
For the last time on the broken bottle.
After-
We'll just name the next group broken bottles too. We're just gonna keep going.
Unbroken bottles. That will be the next group.
We're gonna make
next
the next
we're
party
gonna
name.
The brokener bottles.
Yeah.
I think we should.
Broken glass.
Hang on. If we die tonight,
Shattered
I think I have our
bottles.
next group name.
Yeah?
Fuck you, Brady.
Okay.
No,
Valid.
no
Totally valid.
relation.
Toxic DM.
That's not. What does DM mean? That's for
We're
you to
trying to
decide.
That's for you to decide.
Dies mortem. It means accept death. Toxic accept death.
Oh, of course.
Wait,
of course.
these are rollers. Do you have mine?
Rest in shit.
Oh, I do.
Do I? I think so. There's a big eyeball staring at me whenever I opened. I was like, oh! These are warlock dice. Ew.
Having continued
And holy dice.
your stealthy
Warlock
crusade
dice. It's got eye.
throughout the city of Khosdaral, a couple discoveries were made. Obviously, in recent events, we're going to kind of walk through basically the last 24 hours because it's been the last 3 sessions, and there's been a lot that's happened in that time.
It's been the last 3 seconds.
You've destroyed the feeding
30
pens.
minutes.
You found a survivor in the city. You've reached all the way up to E2. You've gained word that a attacking force will be at the gates in T-minus 12 and a half days. Now. And you've seen the dragon. The parent, if you will, of the underlings from the city finally leave its nest. They decided that it was time to institute some strict-handed rule across the denizens as they flew through the chambers, embodying the ogre force with motivation to hunt you down. The promise of your own mount to ride and your escalation through the ranks. The ogres have been rampaging through the city for several hours now, to the extent of toppling buildings to the ground and leaving behind nothing but rubble. Luckily, Molnir and Kalthane, you've managed to make your way back to the cellar, finding refuse and safety for but a moment. What lies beyond was audible and heard through the walls. Toppling buildings, rubble, screams and roars, and the cheering of a giant mob crowd making its way through the streets. Though for now, at least after the first intruder was slain, your hovel remains safe and out of sight. Tyrone, you've gone through rigorous conversations with the Gorkai Battleborn, the surviving dwarf of one of the dwarven military vanguards, living his days in the aqueduct. You spent a exuberant amount of time trying to research what would be necessary to repair the aqueduct, but due to some really trivial roles, any way other than sheer time and commitment remains a mystery. You know there's a way. I mean, fix the pipes, duh. But doing that seems like a pretty imposing task.
Come on, forehead.
Luckily, Gorkai has been there to assist you during this time, and you guys now remain, now just recently coming off of your small break, waiting for the commotion outside to pass. Roger.
Yeah.
Spending the better part of like 3 to 4 hours meandering with etherealness through the city of E2, the labyrinthian neighborhood. You finally, in luck, found a line of the aqueduct, which is what you were looking for. That's the last known location of your ally Tyrone. And seeing it connected to a sink and going through the motions of like, well, the water has to come from somewhere. And after like 7 investigation rolls, you finally have a bearing. Essentially, due east. Follow this aqueduct that spirals upon this giant, basically mall. It's like a shopping mall level of residence. And follow it across the city until it reaches, hopefully, somewhere a little bit more noteworthy. And that is where we find ourselves. The dragon roars still echoing outside of the city. Molnir and Calphane. What do you guys do?
I don't know, what should we do?
I'm gonna just hunker down.
You tell me, DM. What do I do?
I love the city. Fuck it.
I kill everything.
I'm like, Morden,
Go ahead and kill
blow
these
this
guys.
bitch up. Morden, nuke me.
You know what's crazy? Is I still have. There's
We're
still
sitting
4
down, Morden.
fucking days left on this divine intervention countdown.
Yeah.
so I can't even be like, kill them all.
Just kill them all.
Smite my enemies!
Hey, God, you had my back last time.
Well, even it.
You got my back this time?
So with divine intervention, it'd be like, I can like try some shit.
I can kill
They
them.
would have to be in line with the god you're asking. They would also be able to only do what was within their power, and it's up to them to do it in how they see fit.
Yeah.
Simple
There's
as.
some stipulations.
Technically, like, you know, obviously no DM's going to be that big of a dickhead, but say, like, Divine Intervention worked with, like, Semyonya, and he was still sick. You know, a different god might be like, the best way is just to kill you, you know?
Yeah.
Semyonya specifically would do what it took, but it might be possible that maybe a god that believed in different things like reincarnation or the ascendancy of death would decide that the best alternative would be to fucking ice him. So,
That's just getting into weak.
Yeah,
it's
your
a
God
dumb-
didn't fucking kill
yeah.
me.
Well, yeah, on a spell,
That's
it's
good.
not going to be back for another 4 days.
Yeah.
That we could have been in a very different place.
Iostra's actually kind of the goat.
Well, she helped the boy out, so
She did help a boy out.
I got a little bit of respect. I'd say.
So it's died down.
It has died down.
In lore, she basically just like, if you're like, hey God, what's up? She'll be like, how's it going?
Can I?
It's died down a little bit. There's still
Shit.
audible rumbling, but
Can I look the ogre that's
So-
in our thing over, or have I already done that? Because I looked over like what he had a little bit.
What it depends on what you're looking for. What do you want to look on? Oh,
I'm not looking because I remember I picked up his like axe or something, but it's just like some dwarven armor. I want to look for.
also I think Calvin ripped out his teeth. To
I
keep
did.
for Warrior.
Yep.
Okay, I was like, what are you doing with teeth, man? Can I pry for just maybe some of his like what belongings he has, like basically just rummage his body to an extent.
Roll me an investigation check.
Colgert.
Just shit.
Roll Fane, that was what it was.
Roll me.
That's not what I want to scroll down.
Roll Fane.
13.
13. You spend some time patting down his body like a very thorough TSA step.
Alright, come on.
You run your hands underneath the
Albert.
flaps of skin and in between certain orifices. And in doing so,
Why you do this?
you don't find anything of value.
Why
And
you do this?
it's obvious that
Sir Norman. Dude.
this ogre,
Box, dude.
this ogre has probably a lower standing in this infrastructure. He has no armor at all. Bare chested, wears a loincloth and some scattered rags, and he has probably a plundered weapon, but no other defining characteristics. And he doesn't even have like a satchel or some type of carrying bag or anything.
I don't know if maybe like would take notes like a diary of some sort like that. I mean, would he be even able to write? You know, because they're just all
Really smart.
Check out Luck Point
Check
Shorts
out
for more.
Luck
on our thoughts on the intellect of these ogres.
Specifically Tyrone's intellect. Or,
It's shared.
Do you really
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
pass the time quickly? We
Sure.
could perform an autopsy. See how much he's eating.
learn about the map.
I mean, does he look thinned down?
Comparatively, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, comparatively to what ogres look like just in generality.
Like it doesn't like there's a lot of loose skin.
Yes. He's still blubbery. And that's because there is, like, his biceps, right, are, like, sagging. The ribs show through even though there's flaps over them.
Yeah.
It's Godskin Duo from Elden Ring. It's the apostle.
That's
Gross.
disgusting.
Yeah, it's just flabby. There's a lot of flaps. And as you know, Ogre, I mean, even though you're not there, and you have seen them, you've heard of them. It's not like this. Ogres are not some crazy mythical creature. Fucking highwaymen have seen them when they're just traveling the roads. They're you know, even though they're only like at that 8 to 11 foot, right, 9 to 11 feet, they're like 1,100 pounds. They're giant hulking behemoths of flesh and meat. So yeah, but that's basically what they all look like down here. So at this point,
Like I'm almost 8 feet tall and I'm probably around 300 pounds.
Yeah.
And that guy is 2 feet taller than me and triple my weight.
Yeah, they're shaped like this. You're shaped like a V. They're shaped like a nice, robust circle.
Yeah.
They're a pair.
They're kind of like a tin can size. They're like a cylinder instead of a sphere.
It is a big cylinder.
Yeah.
And they have no
So they
names.
got
They're
cube,
no name.
cylinder.
They're all
triangle.
traps.
Yeah.
All the time. Regardless,
Okay.
that is really tasty.
I haven't really thought about what's in. Because
Those ones are good.
whenever we were coming into the cellar originally, what was...
You were trying to make your way to the ring to go down a level.
No, but like, what was actually in the cellar? Was there anything of note in the cellar whenever we first came in?
There's a bed.
Okay.
There's some old framed pictures, the images of which are just bygone by time. They are probably raw canvas that have since not been maintained. And so, right, over time they've eroded. The dye has stained through, and there's no way to even tell what those original photos were. Aside from that, there was a couple empty crates, a couple parchments. The bed was made with fresh linens, and there was several barrels of like random like packing materials, but there was no valuables or anything of like discernible note.
Kind of random stuff, but it didn't look like it had been plundered.
No, this place was untouched by the ravaging.
So after kind of going through the ogre's stuff, probably when we were probably go back to his post per se, be at the ready, listening, eyes and ears.
Perception check, please.
Sir.
Calvin, is there anything you'd like to do during this time? It's been maybe, what, like 2 hours since
Dirty 20.
you guys returned here? Maybe an hour since you slayed the ogre? Dirty 20, good to know.
Well,
Copy.
no, he tried to rest, didn't he?
Yeah,
He
dude.
tried-
Oh yeah, it's been about
Sorry.
it's been like 3
That
or 4
was
hours.
before he came down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been about 3 or 4 hours. Copy.
Is there anything interesting, like if I was to roll, like, medicine or something, is there anything that I can discern from their body and, like, oh, these guys are really sickly, it looks like they don't have clean water, or, like, anything like that?
You tell me what you were trying to discern. Do you want to roll medicine? I can't tell you whether you'd be successful or not before
Yeah.
you do it.
I'll just basically give him a look over.
Sure, roll me a medicine check.
I don't know what my plus
You
to
can perform
that.
knockouts if you want.
We don't have a drain.
Is there a drain within the cellar?
Doesn't seem to be plumbed for,
Fair enough.
a flood pan, so to speak.
Sometimes there is.
17.
17. Okay. So. Okay. You take some time inspecting its mouth, its jaw, the muscles. You do see telltale signs of altercations, right? There's heavy bruising, defensive wounds, so its forearms have tried to block against things. Its hands are scraped. Its back's been lashed. It is exactly what it looks like. It is a beaten and starving ogre, still physically imposing, that has sustained quite heavy injuries. It looks like it's been in more than one fight. Probably recently. With that high of a roll, you can discern that these altercations have happened enough that the lividity of the body and how the bruising occurs, that it was probably several altercations quite quickly within a week or two.
Okay. So I'm assuming they've been fighting each other based on this bruising around the jaw area and the defensive wounds on the forearm. And I'm showing him all this on the body.
You're no stranger to what a man would be willing to do if there's no food.
Telltale signs of fighting each other for the scraps. It seems our plan might be working after all.
Well, they literally did that last night.
They're ogres.
I know, but yeah, because Tyrone blew up their farm last night, right?
It's been literally a day
Yeah,
and a half. Yeah, since he carved the
but
body.
it is good.
I mean, it looks like they didn't have food to begin with then, in that case.
That's true. It's true. Hopefully they blow up more and kind of create a distraction that keeps them, get them back up to the higher levels.
Oh,
We can only hope.
is there anything else you want to do? There doesn't have to be an answer. I just want to confirm that. Okay.
Yeah.
Roger.
Me?
You begin to fly your way through portions of the city, following through sections that get very complex and then taper off. Roll me an investigation check.
Oh,
Another one.
It's too bad we couldn't
8.
blow another horn somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Do you want me to roll the dice, or do you want me to roll the
Hindsight's
coin?
1/20.
No,
Sure,
no,
there's
you
some
keep
sort of
searching.
Alarm.
Okay, let me roll the dice.
There has to be some sort of alarm. If they have an alarm,
Oh, that is
at
better.
the level.
I'll do that next time.
Okay. Tyra.
Yeah. What's
During
up,
this
Brady?
time,
How's it going?
you have completed your inquiry of the structure of the aqueduct at this time, right? You've spent an extensive amount of time walking up and down the channel, listening to Gorkai discussing means and how to continue. You've described to him that you may be able to mend it with magic. He's,
I think I
obviously-
started welding
Yeah.
while we were like talking. I was like, "Fuck it,
Yeah.
I got."
It
some
is
time.
going to take an insane amount of time. If you want to just begin on that, that's fine. I just want to make sure that there's nothing else you want. Because I think you stitch like is it like a foot by foot area at a time with each casting?
Let me double check.
It's like you can mend like the page of a book or like a
I think it also
Yeah.
depends. I thought it depended on the material, but I guess not.
it might.
Um,
But given the fact that this isn't like a forged sheet of steel and it's like cobblestone brick and mortar, I'll allow the fact that like over several castings over an extended period of time, right, you could fill those gaps, those cracks of mortise and stone, and where things have broken 100%. That would be possible. It is full transparency.
yeah, no.
Going to take a shit ton of time.
Yeah.
A hard time of you like, ah!
Oh yeah.
So
So that's what I'm trying to like. Is this? Yeah. It says 1 foot
okay.
per casting.
You begin. And you have been for, 10,
Yeah.
15 minutes as you guys have
While
kind
we're
of-
going, I want to just assess with what he's told me, with what I've seen with my own eyes. Is it realistically feasible that I repair this pipe before the water needs to flow down? Just with everything I've seen and everything I've been told.
I want you to just give me a raw d20 roll. No bonuses, no proficiencies. Just Tyrone, just thinking with what he has in his tool belt, what he knows about his propency as an arcane magician.
Well, hang on. Don't even roll it. Just plot it on 20. You're the smartest guy I know.
Honestly, he makes a completely valid point.
10.
10. Wow. Okay.
Still the smartest
Middle
guy.
of the pack.
I'll give you
Still the
this.
smartest guy I know.
I'll give you this. Because there was a DC associated with this roll. Do you think that in the time allotted to you, about 10-ish days, you could probably fix this main chute? You're confident in your abilities. Everything else about that, right, is still up for a mystery. Like, how are you going to get these giant obstructions, these sheets of metal or something similar to direct the flow? How are you going to turn on the flow from upstairs? That part, and this moment of quickened thought and understanding that the stakes are high, just from what you've heard outside, just remains a simple mystery. And you kind of brush it aside of your brain. You're like, but I know for a fact, though, that the structural integrity can be cured, given enough time. Because it's not like the whole aqueduct's gone.
Yeah.
It's just that it, like an engine block getting too hot and seizing, like only a portion of the pistons weld to the side of the block, or only a portion of something can shatter. And when that pressure devolved, it just left some rubble behind. It's not like you have to rebuild a 700-foot tall fucking monolith of stone. So yeah, you could definitely repair the chute that's leaking. The giant, like, street-wide basin that runs, yeah. Because it's only like the last, like, I don't know, like 60 to 80 feet of it that is like truly broken. Because that's where all the pressure hit. Like, the upper rails of it's, like, kind of okay. Like, the upper street of it where it meets the main pipe.
If only we could get the whole party up there, we could all work on it.
Well, if I had the ability to instantly teleport everyone in the party to me at this very moment, I would do it.
Is that, what is Greater is mass teleport a 9th level spell, or is it 8th level?
I don't have access
Oh.
to it, so I have no idea.
Must be a wizard spell. I know it exists. I know you can do it,
Just teleport to them.
and you can do it to people against their will too with the spell.
Teleport does do it.
It's
Like
just
you
sketchy.
get a number of people. I mean, it depends on what you're trying to do with it. I am going to just continue mending, and I want to focus on like the big spots. The
Okay.
little dinky holes, I
Yeah.
could give a fuck about.
Do the big shit first.
Yeah.
So, here's what we're gonna do. That's gonna tie you up for some time.
Yeah.
So we'll come back. I'm gonna have you roll in a litany of shit when we get around to that. There's no roll for casting the spell and doing what you're gonna do, but I'm gonna give you the opportunity to work either faster or slower depending on some
Okay.
choice DCs.
While I do that,
Yeah.
I am going to ask my buddy Gorkide.
He stands there puzzled, not in awe, right? When you showed up, he wasn't even scared that you were a bird. He knew you weren't an ogre, and he was like, oh, you can cast magic. That's fucking crazy. I swing sword. But otherwise, he's watching you work. And he seems kind of enthralled. You don't know where that excitement's coming from, but he seems a little bit jumpy, like jittery. But otherwise, he looks to you. You turn your head, ready to speak.
I'm assuming that the doors that were originally here that blocked off these side chutes are somewhere. They can't have disappeared. So my thinking is they probably got blown inward and are probably somewhere down each one of these pipes.
It's possible. I think, like I said, I don't approve of this. It's possible because as he discussed to you, they were originally big balls, like ball bearings, made of stone.
Yeah.
So it is possible, right, that they either rolled away, shattered, or maybe got pushed down. It's if you would like, I could spend some time while you do what you do to try to. I haven't even thought about it my time here. I instead was focused on surviving. Hadn't even entertained.
Well, it's not like even if we did find them, it would be particularly easy to put them in place.
Quite large,
But,
yes, but I want to be as helpful as I can. If you are here to reclaim cause the wrong from the occupiers, then I will do what it takes to help.
That's the goal.
Well, you do what you're doing. You seem awfully talented. At least let my famed muscles and dilapidated body serve some use after all of these years.
Yeah, I mean, if it gets sketchy down the pipes, I don't know how many ups and downs or dips there are. Don't push yourself. Like, it's fine. If they're not there, if they're not, like, readily accessible, like, easy for us to get, then by all fucking means, just go down
Roll me
another
a
path.
persuasion check.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. 16.
Okay. I don't understand.
Serious.
He looks at you and goes, absolutely. I'll check in, say, every hour-ish, at least if my internal clock is still working.
Sure.
He picks up 2 pieces of rubble. He says, he grinds them together so they like get to a smooth surface, and he claps them. It makes that like really clean, like that echoes.
Yeah.
He goes, if you see or hear anything, you need help. And he hands the 2 of them, clap it together. At least sounds more natural than a scream in these parts.
Sure.
That won't get us out of trouble, but perhaps maybe we can find each other. He grabs 2 stones himself and puts them into his pocket of his loin. I'll be back within the hour. Continue my search.
Be here.
Okay? Okay? Morning, Calfan.
Is there a? You said that one of the bed's legs was like.
Yeah, he ripped it off.
Where is it?
It is now on the stairwell near the trapdoor.
Use it
Can I
as a
grab it?
trapdoor thingy.
Yeah.
Grab it and use mending to put it back on.
You definitely can. You and you do one of those like super trendy TikTok things where you repair it with like ramen and super glue, and you sand the thing.
That's mending.
And then
Yeah.
you
Only,
fucking spread
Tyrone is up there like, oh
Yep.
man, if only we didn't have to rely on the nutrition blocks as he's like grinding ramen
Wah,
down.
wah, 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 wah.
Oh shit.
But in just the singular casting, right? Because the
carbohydrates.
the leg of the bed is 4 by 4 inches. You lickety split, attach the lumber. Though it does look that it has been broken, right? It is stable and functionally sound. and can be used as a bed. That doesn't go.
No point. We can't wait in comfort. You want the bed or?
And the bed is within the tiny hut if it's still casted. I think the tiny
Yeah,
hut's still
it's
casted.
8 hours.
Yeah. So.
I think it's better served if you're waiting for the rest. Because how long has it been since we last? Hang on, you might just answer that, but
You're good? Since you last
last rested.
long rested?
Yeah,
It's been about half a day.
half a day.
Yeah. I'd say actually about
That's
3
right, because he tried, and you're like, you tried too
Yeah.
soon. You don't get it.
Not to be a dick, but yeah. And I'd say it's almost probably a little bit past that because it was about halfway through the day when he attempted, and you made it through about 3 hours, and you did shit, and you went up. So you're probably 3 to 4 hours till nighttime.
I get my eligible vacations after a short rest too, right?
You would have to tell me.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
No, you're good. I think so. I know you get your spell slots back. No, maybe not. Your Mystic Arcanums, your big Giga Shots, I think those are long rests, but I might be wrong.
So if we tried the long rest, and let's say we ended up resting for only 3 hours before it was like cut short, maybe somebody breaks in, something happens, would that still count as a short rest?
I gave you both the opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't get any spell slots back
Yeah.
from short rest.
I let him roll,
Okay. I remember what the play
I
on that was.
basically just rolled hit die because I took some damage.
Yeah.
Technically, you were successful in getting a reprieve.
Yeah,
it's
'cause-
just that you can't get a night's rest when there's a war above you and you slept 4 hours.
No. I just wanted to ask.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
No, you're good. Yeah. I gave you the full ample opportunity to do so, and you could do so again if you really were necessary. Bubba, my sweet succulent young
Once
man.
per long rest.
If I did rest though, I could have cast Dimension Door.
I'd like to travel 600 feet into the stone of the mountain and die.
No, I get pushed out. I turn.
But you, depending on how many feet you get moved.
Hang on. Before
Yeah,
I
take that
get
down.
I get lodged in the stone. I console command, and then I toggle collision, and then I walk out, and then we're good. and then we're good.
I didn't know that was a fucking option. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never even knew we could do that.
Hey, we're playing Gary's mod, bro. I'm person.
Yeah,
I did. I had to
realize.
use that. I was playing New Vegas, and I had to use that. I was like, I'm fucking stuck in the mountain. God damn it! Toggle collision.
No, you're good. Alrighty. Anyway.
Yeah, can we toggle collision?
No.
Shit, game.
True, actually.
What game doesn't have fucking console command?
This one. There's no console.
Yeah, there is.
Actually, there
It's
is.
the
I can see it
toxic
right
DM.
there.
It's the toxic DM.
I can see it right there. The first console is Old Navy.
Thank you.
First command.
Yeah.
I'll probably look at you and be like, well, it's...
I input the code Old Navy to get dev cheats.
The afternoon, or the feeling
So
of the
you resting?
afternoon.
What?
You're resting. I'm making him rest. Try
I'm
to
not trying to fucking sleep. I'm just
do the meditation.
I'm
You doing a
just
short
gonna-
rest?
I'm just gonna lay on the bed and I'm not gonna meditate. Or
Oh,
anything.
okay. He takes a
Because
load
we're
off.
just fucking waiting.
The night
I'll set my bed
/ afternoon, it wears long. That there's no immediate conflict, so time begins to pass. You know, at first 15 minutes and 20, and you are fucking drilled into that
Yeah.
trapdoor.
Lactic acid is building up.
Yes, and a lot of that's just from, you guys had a moment of reprieve, and then were immediately discovered, and the understanding of the consequence of failure is growing larger and larger by the minute.
Yup.
And even though the rampaging kind of comes in ebbs and flows, right, it increases and decreases, you find solace for a moment, and first an hour passes, then an hour and a half, then 2 hours, and you feel as though the end of the day is coming.
How's the sound outside though?
Still rampaging.
Sounds like
Sounds
that.
just like
Sounds
that.
like that out there. Holy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's sweet.
There it goes.
Yeah, you get him, buddy.
It sounds like a Costco hot dog dog toy.
Do they ever tire?
How long does it last until you leave it, right?
8 hours.
8 hours. We can re-up it.
Anyway, you spend an hour. You spend an hour. It's at this time I would like an investigation.
Another one? Reason that I spent.
Another one.
Come on, Boulder. Oh! He found me. He found me exactly, actually.
He
Not even the
he's
building.
like,
He just fucking
Hey,
walked
just
through the wall.
coordinates
He's like,
just-
whoa, what the hell?
smells like bird up in here.
Oh, it smells like fucking bird up here.
So I'm going to use you as the vehicle.
Me.
the hour passes, then 2 hours.
He heard a little.
You have a slight amount of fear begin to boil within both of you as you realize now that the adrenaline's wearing off, the fatigue of the day is happening, and you realize your allies haven't returned. There was no discussion about them being gone for a day or two. There was supposed to be an errand to be ran and then returned, and that weighs heavy on your mind in this moment.
Oh, they communicated with us.
Sense that?
Yeah, he cast.
I told him like, "Hey, dude, don't."
He
come
said,
back.
"Shit sucks.
Yeah.
Don't come home."
Yeah,
And I
that's-
said, okay.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
also he's like, bro, I found your guy, and then I was like, oh, a battle board, how great, and didn't say anything about it. Do you remember that?
Yes. No, I remember those. I
Yeah, we
mean,
communicated.
yeah, the last
probably-
correspondence was
Yeah.
literally the city is burning at the feet. Do not return.
Yeah,
It's probably been
honestly,
5 or 6
but still,
hours. at
I
this
mean,
point.
I'd feel the same nervousness that I would feel, but I wouldn't feel nervous about it. Let me roll for it. How about that? Let me roll
No,
for
no.
I mean,
if you don't feel your character would be frightened, then don't be. That's fine.
I feel like
Hang on, wait. I think
I would be
I
a
have
little
aura of
bit.
courage, so
Yeah,
I'm immune to frightness.
just with the
Level 13 D&D, folks.
I was just under the impression that with the last correspondence being they're literally
We're gonna
rampaging
die.
through the cities, don't get yourself killed, and then half a day has passed and you have heard nothing from nobody.
Yeah.
But if you don't feel that way, that's your character's derivative. If you're battle
I
locked
will,
in,
so
then you're battle locked in, bro.
based on
based on aura of courage, I would say that Molnir would be like, and
Is
also
courageous?
like finally being home. As much as it sucks, Mordred will watch me. Will watch
Okay.
over me.
Well, you guys sit in the
based
cellar.
on my
Well,
like
you know.
slave.
And you're within
escape,
10 feet of me, so
my slave escape runs.
yo.
I would be a little nervous because like usually like not talking to your comrades for like half a day.
Usually means they're dead.
I think there would be maybe
Yeah.
maybe a
I'm trying
slight
to think
concern
the
that
last
it's
time-
died down a little bit, but it's like it hasn't died down enough where it's like
Ah, shit.
it's like man, they got a lot of energy. Fuck.
It
How
has,
many-
yeah, it has.
How many 5-hour energies do they have in this bitch?
It has not died down in the slightest in terms of the overall theme.
Yeah.
But you stand stalwart. Having confidence, at least in your allies' ability to survive.
So fucked.
And,
Mason says we're so fucked. Molnir's like
And
Character gain.
Roger, that feeling begins to seep in your muscles now, as you're desperate to find the aqueduct. The day is wearing thin. It is coming to a
With two
close.
barbarians named Gork and Mork.
You're not aware of any of this. You have not corresponded with almost.
Dude, you
I don't know
have-
anything about him. I know about them.
You went to the door and poked your head in and saw the orb and went, "That's enough."
and I
then
left a note and said, "You guys are dead. I love you. Bye."
Yeah. And so this first hour passes. The second hour passes, and you're desperate. You're desperate to find a place of refuge. You still have probably a couple hours on your etherealness, but you're burning through it quick.
Yeah.
It has been an extended period of time since you had a rest.
Probably like 1 or 2.
Yeah,
It's been like 6, so yeah, you probably
Dark.
and then that is when you find
Called Brug and Brug.
an aqueduct, a small portion that leads, and you see this giant monolith of concrete, this poured foundation, and you follow this tube. Okay. You go, okay, that makes sense. That's got to be where he is. This is you see the pipes coming together, and this pipe like decreases in size, increases in size, goes into a bun, then it goes into a bigger one, and then they connect, and you're following this line, right? A minute passes, another, and that fatigue now is building. And you traverse up. You see some of the dwarves going back to their day-to-day activities. Some of them even bedding down for the night, as these upper levels aren't subjected to that same.
Ogres.
What did I just say?
Dwarves.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
The ogres, yes. The ogres, my apologies, are bedding down as wherever the demon may be at this time, if he's still even out there. I don't know if 8 hours has elapsed since he was summoned.
No idea.
That was on E3.
I said cause havoc
Yeah.
and rampage. Bye bye.
Fly. And that was on E3, and then all the ogres flooded below that. So, up here it's... it's alright.
It's peaceful.
It's alright. I mean, it's alright. And
Shit ain't so bad up here. You know?
Besides the giant hanging corpses. So.
you
What are you
pass
talking about?
through.
Giant.
You pass
The mini
through
hanging corpses.
this tunnel, and then it goes into the stone, and you're actually in a pipe, a concrete pipe, like clay pipe. It begins to enlarge in as now multiple pathways are entering to it, and you hear a footstep, and a footstep. Do you want to do it?
Do I hear it ahead of me?
Do you hear what?
Do I hear it ahead of me?
You hear it, yeah, up the pipe into the building. You hear like movement.
I'll just slowly. Well, I'm invisible.
You
Yeah,
are
Who
I'll
gives a
just
fuck,
float
dude?
on in.
okay. So you fly through a bend, and then a bend, like a macaroni elbow. Y turn, up a riser, and you find the source of the noise. You see a dwarf
Bro.
out of nowhere. A knotted, tangled hair, rat nest beard.
My tube Mjolnir looks like shit.
He
Oh, yo. Oh, yeah, because you can't see color.
his muscles,
Fuck, dude.
maybe
That-
once
What
well
happened
defined.
to him?
I'm like, did I travel time? Like, I said,
He
Yeah, 'cause
sits
this is the first time you've
over
seen-
this opening in the pipe. So he stands almost right up, like straight foot to toe, or toe to head in the pipe, standing up, no arch back or anything. And he's standing in front of this bevel in the ground where something would probably sit, and you see there's just rubble everywhere. And you see him picking up the pieces, and he's very quiet, he's very delicate. His steps on the balls of his feet, even though for like a pretty broad-chested man, he's obviously not eaten a lot in his time. It's very obvious to you that this man has sustained some hunger in his days. He's very light on his feet, and it's actually a miracle that you're able to get this close at all, but luckily you're invisible. You see him look through these shiny, polished, like half-spherical pieces of rock. He puts one down, he grabs another, and looks at it. You see him sigh relief, and he bows his head, and he turns and begins to walk back up the pipe.
I'm gonna fall.
Dude, I just thought about a weird thought. Like, if you flew through somebody with etherealness, do you just see their guts?
You see the inside of their player model, so you see
Yeah.
like the
Yeah, the eyes
Yeah.
and the tongue.
and then the tongue. That's
The eyes
all
and
you
the
get.
teeth.
Yeah.
I'll like open my bag and I'll just grab the nutrition block that I haven't touched, and I'll just like, what can I see ahead of me?
It's
I know I
dark.
see 6 feet.
It's dark as shit. No reason you're able to hear it.
It's grayscale when you're in the team.
I'll,
mono.
Oh.
Okay. So he rolled a stealth check, and he's walking up this pipe, very light on his feet. He's even using the rotund surface to kind of like crawl his way through. And you see him slip. He scrapes his knee, and there's this like that echoes through the pipe, and he stops. He pulls out his blade, and he turns and just sees you dead, ethereal, out of the fucking nowhere. This Goliath.
Mjolnir?
If I had a gold coin for the amount of time someone has come out of thin air, in the last day I'd have 2 gold coins, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Another one's happened? Was it a bird?
Who are you?
I'm a friend of the. Well, I kill ogres. I don't like them.
Roll me a persuasion check.
I kill ogres. That's all you need to know.
He's hunched over. He smells rancid.
Dirty, disgusting little 20.
He looks up
A
at you.
dirty little slutty dweller.
He puts his blade like on his shoulder. His battle axe. What the fuck is going on?
Well, I have another, not as famished as you, fella.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Golkite, Battleborn. You can call me Mona, I've heard that name.
Yeah, that's my friend.
No,
Snowforge.
No, I'm Rolger.
You are part of the party.
Yeah. So you do know the bird.
I know of a bird, yes.
Where is the bird?
Follow me. What a fucking day. Yes. Now he turns and he begins to walk. He's gonna roll another stealth check.
Yeah, 2 gold coins, which is weird.
He turns, he goes, quiet. That's kind of hard. Better learn.
I'll get really low and I'll like duck walk my way.
Roll me a stealth check at disadvantage because you're heavy armor. You're medium.
19
19. And a 1.
and a 9. So
Wait.
So wait,
He
wait,
farts and it echoes down the hall.
Boom! It just does this down the down the pipe.
One of those single poppers.
okay, 10.
Okay, good enough. You. He looks at you. Maybe it's best if I bring the bird here.
Well, is there somewhere I could sleep?
Father.
I'll just start fucking taking the armor off.
Okay. You dismount. You take about 5 minutes to remove it from your person.
And then I'll lug it over the shoulder and I'll start falling.
Okay. It does help muffle the sound slightly. It is still a bunch of linkage of armor,
Yeah.
but due to it being in a bag with other items, it does help it not crinkle and crack against each other. As he walks, he whispers so delicately. I won't be whispering so that I can be heard, but he tells me it's 50 years and then all these things. The battling spirit within me rages on. Perhaps there's a chance. Perhaps there's a chance. You look like you could hold yourself. Tell me, where do you hail?
The Golden Mountains.
A mound of the peaks.
Announce thing.
Ah, the tribes. I've heard the stories. At least the stories of old. I have not left the depths of the city for, apparently, as your friend tells me, at least 50 years. It's been some time.
I'm 26 years old.
Ah. I see.
Yeah, you're 26 and I'm 10, and he's like,
Really old.
Well, we'll just continue inward. I'm sure your ally will be grateful to see you. He tells me you're working on a plan.
Well, I executed a plan, but
So the plan's in motion. We may liberate this city after all. Tell me, what have you learned?
yeah,
What is next? What is the next step?
we as in me, you, and the bird might liberate this place.
At this time you're walking. I don't follow.
Well, our friends, the big fat idiots, may or may not have found the other two.
I thought you were calling us the big fat idiots.
I thought you were
I was
too.
like,
I was
bro, what the
damn,
fuck?
cold-hearted.
No,
they're
no,
not here.
No,
You're just
honestly,
fucking dogging them.
honestly,
that's fair.
As soon
That's
as they're
fair.
not here, those fucking idiots down there.
honestly,
These morons.
These smart, intelligent
Creatures.
guys.
distinguished gentlemen.
The smart, intelligent
These
scientists.
distinguished gentlemen.
I almost said it. I was fucking that close, and I
Um,
caught myself. Oh,
You
man.
says-
good job.
Please.
Check out the short for context.
So far.
I hope not. Your friend said that Monias of the Snowforge clan, one of the royal families like I, perhaps together we could institute some form of rule.
Well,
We cannot. You cannot describe to me their failure at this moment. This is the pinnacle portion.
they haven't been found yet,
You think?
but
You have
Probably
fucking
soon.
no clue.
hopefully your god shuts him up.
Regardless, after about 15 minutes of walking, you, at some point, are growing a little timid. It's been over an hour since he's departed. The night is coming quickly. And then you hear speech bouncing off the walls, growing in your direction. Sounds like talking between two people. It's off in the distance. You just hear the echoes.
If it doesn't sound like ogres, I'm probably like, that's insane, but probably not a threat on my life.
It sounds like communication at this distance.
Okay.
So,
I
some
will-
form of intelligent speech.
Post up.
Sure. You take a moment away from mending, and the pitter-patter of what is one man's bare feet, and then some dude in his high boots. You make your way through the rest of the aqueduct, finding your way into the just fucking labyrinthian giant structure. Pipes and shelves and risers and augers and all these fucking contraptions that are powered, sandbags and weights and steel barbells and chains. And you turn left and he kind of hoists himself onto this bigger pipe, and he looks down to grab, like, give you his hand, like, instinctively, and he looks then up at your eyes, and you're, like, over the ridge. He goes, oh. Up. It's at this time you see climbing with his little feet, Battle Boy. Gets over and slides into the center, losing his grip for a moment. He goes, I found your friend! And behind him you see Rolger hurtling over the giant aqueduct structure.
I give him a big ol' hug.
Yeah. I'm like, holy fuck! This guy's alive! Holy shit!
You made it sound like you were confident in your allies' abilities.
The last news that I heard from them was it was a little sketchy.
It's a little squirrely.
They were in a predicament of sorts, but
I lean over and I just go, they're fucked.
Not a good look.
You know what? Roll Feign is over. It's now.
Roll Feign. It's done.
It's now Colnier.
Over.
Colnier.
It's over. It sounds a lot like colon, dude. I don't like that.
The Colin boys, dude.
Roll Feign. Roll Feign.
Making shit up.
Gork and Mork time.
Yeah, just lean over.
Yeah,
Time for Gork and
it's
Mork.
time for Gork and
I whispered there
Mork.
for about
The two goblin barbarians.
Hey, I'm not ethereal anymore.
No, you
Did the note fall?
should they be?
Well, we'll
You
get
don't
there.
know?
We'll get,
I
we'll
don't
get
know.
there.
I
Don't worry. I'm on it.
What should they be? I
They're
feel
still
like
in
Gork
the
and Mork need to be like goblins or like centaurs.
Yeah.
Like
The
no,
giant
they
ones.
need to be something fucking gigantic or the littlest, evilest shit.
they know the word here, or they know the word down there.
Could you imagine a fucking goblin with 20 spread?
That's hilarious. And he's just like,
Because having a little bit of breathing room.
I think they didn't say
it's
it,
like,
But he somehow lifts up a boulder.
but they're back in there. Stories
Stories?
of my people.
Yeah.
Do you have time to tell?
Young man, I've had 50 years. I have all the time in the world. However, I see you whispering with your allies. Is there a problem? Should we be instituting some form of plan? Is there a rescue mission on the horizon? Because, by God, the battle board did not back down.
And I look at my fake watch.
it's drawn on.
The sundial.
It's drawn on and the two
You look
hands
at the
are
watch,
pointing
then
this
you
way.
look at the sun,
Yeah.
and you're like, God.
Tyrone's like casting light
Well-
over it. Like, oh, it's.
We have about, give or take, 11 moons before the party arrives.
Drawn on watch.
Yeah, I think we kind of are the rescue mission at this point.
There's nothing we can do.
At least you look exhausted. Just go to where the water flows. You may hydrate. You've exerted
Fight
yourself
all of them?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
over this time.
I've been casting mending going
Someone
4
has to open the door.
hours.
It's not like you.
I'm going out swinging.
It's not like you're physically unable to walk now because of the strength exerted. It's like sitting over like a soldering bench for 10 hours.
Yeah.
Like you've been meticulously
I've
channeling.
been fucking welding
Yeah.
for hours
Yeah.
and hours and hours.
And so you're like fried a little bit
Yeah.
mentally. Because let us return to
I'll
my
take
model.
5. Sure. Yeah. By all means.
We'll discuss strategy, and if it would please you,
Roll.
Rolga, I will bestow upon you what knowledge I had of a bygone era, I suppose. Please, follow me. And he takes you back to where his his dirty laundry.
His hideout.
Yeah, his hideout.
Yeah.
And you are also taken through the structure. You see these culverts where all these individual structures remain, all these pipes and tubings. And the water, the atmospheric, sorry.
Or is it just self?
Hold.
It's just self.
Myself.
Yeah.
I have it, but it's a list.
They are fucked.
What my thinking is I can just hop in Rolger's bag because he's like strong as an ox. You know, you can just carry shit.
I could definitely carry it.
he's like, oh, you want me to carry stuff? Yo.
The water
We get
becomes deafening. And you see now that that's why he feels comfortable being here and also speaking to you at a loud volume. He's talking like this all the time. Because the... No, it's in more. Because the aqueduct is fucking deafeningly loud at this... Yeah, you without it. And it is the most pure, glacial, like... Ice Crisp Mountain Spring Aquifer water. Oh
Does
my.
it take me back to like?
Oh yeah. This is
it?
snowcap water.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Right. It's glacial spring water. That's what it is.
It's like the word so true.
And so while you speak, it's a little hard. You both have to be like, "Whoa, what's that?" Ah, fucking. And it's very obvious that's why he's here. You can barely even hear the rummaging outside with just how deafening this fucking pipe is. He sits down. He goes, "First, is our job to continue trying to open the door.
I think all we need to
Absolutely.
do is open the door.
I don't mean to outstep my boundary.
Yeah.
I understand I'm playing your game, but you whisper to each other.
You know who leads this ogre cause, right?
I've heard them refer to a singular entity, but no, I have not left the confines of the aqueduct in many years.
There's a fire giant.
Fire giant. Thought it was an ogre army. Was under the impression that
There is an ogre army, but at the head is a fire giant and an adult dragon.
I have heard of the dragon's wars. I was there when they burned my people.
The giant set out orders to find us.
So they know that we are here. This is perplexing. Worrying.
But as long as that door opens,
Do you trust your allies?
no.
The ones below?
We spent a lot of time in a jungle down in the islands.
They're certainly some of the most capable people that, I mean, probably either one of us has ever
Well,
seen.
then if he is a snowforge, he will survive by Mornin's grace, or by Moradin's grace. We will make sure we do our job. They will do theirs. Our job is, I don't know if he has told you during our walk, we seek to enable the automatic opening of the Great Gate. The aqueduct powers a certain infrastructure that allows the gate to open without the power of 15 men. That is our goal.
We can do that.
From within, I did not build this structure, but he has been your friend, quite the intellectual. He's been doing his best to understand the structure.
He calls me an intellectual. I look over him. I'm like,
He might not be strong here, but he's very strong here.
and I'm like,
Right.
cool, man.
Regardless,
So,
what is it that you want to know of your people? I've never visited them personally, but many of traders have traveled the peaks.
what have you heard?
Well, at the time, when I was still part of the Vanguard, member of the military militia that was in tune with keeping the city safe, both from underdark transients, and making sure that the peaks were still safe for traders, fur hunters, etc. Usually that lied to the snow-forged men. Your friend should have heard about them, but if he hasn't... the Fangs were once, at the time at least, 45 or so years ago, as you say, however long it may have been, were a scattered group of individuals. There was over 18 clans that roamed the peaks of Goliath, some hunters, some nomads, others learning to live off the land and agriculture. Seems silly now to speak of it, but at the time, they didn't pose a threat to others. They hunted for the love of the game, the sport. They didn't rally behind armies, and they're so high on the peaks it would take a death wish to travel that high without dying to the altitude. Regardless, the Fangs got their name because of their leader at the time. I don't know his name. Was trying to consolidate the power of the clans, centralize into one giant tribe. The traders all the time. There was some who were able to barter passage with this giant tribe, others unavailable to do so due to their stoic disposition. It's hard to disagree with a man twice your size.
That's a good description for it. Was it, by any chance, a man named Doth?
It could be. Of memory, though, it's hard for me to describe. You must remember that this was over 50 years ago, and this was just word of mouth. I never saw them personally. I hope you understand.
I do.
But why do you ask if you say you are from there? Shouldn't you
long
know
story.
the history of your people?
Well, 26 years now. I only spent roughly 13, 12 there.
Well, many things can happen in a decade. A city can fall. People can perish. Either way, I wish I knew more to help. I hope you find the answers you seek.
You know, since we're staring death in the face,
Mm-hmm.
and if we don't open the store, we all perish. Where is your home?
In the waste. In the desert.
The waste. Inhospitable place.
Well, maybe for a dwarf.
But
Well, even for an avian. I don't know much of your people. You're the first I've ever seen. But only the orcs live in the waste. Bugbears. It's a dastardly place. Not much trade to be there off the Cape. Our trade ships of Khaz'dar would sometimes be warred upon by their rafts and skiffs.
well, you had mentioned something about guard.
Yeah, that's what my people do. We guard the gate to the arrow.
Why don't you guard?
Well, it's pretty typical for fucking dragons. For Aarakocra that are growing up, going into adulthood to spend some years away before going back to guard the gate.
Do you have one?
Do you want to go back? Do you see where we are right now?
It's a valid question.
I would kill to go back right now, but
On your own volition.
the shit that we have gone through and the things that we've done and seen, do I want to go stand guard for 20 years until I die?
No.
I've met gods.
More than one.
Yeah,
Funny.
we've met a
Gods.
couple.
How many people standing guard at the gate have met gods?
What's your people's name?
Like my family.
I'm an Ogre.
I'm Thunderbeak.
Tyrone Thunderbeak.
3 years into the campaign, guys. 3 years! We have gotten a load drop from Tyrone. It has been. I was 24 when we started this campaign, and I'm turning 28 this year.
And my bitch ass was gone for it.
Let's continue, please. Oh,
I need to watch this video back.
you got the. I see. I thought that was folklore. I wasn't aware that was a real.
No,
Wow.
we do it, and we are. I mean,
I just you learn. I can't believe that my city might be reclaimed by a man who's probably never spent a day underground.
man,
You know,
Well,
that's
you spent a couple days in the town.
man, I like dwarves. Every dwarf I have come across has honestly been very kind, but man, I hate being underground so much.
It is an acquired taste.
Yeah. Yeah.
I miss the forest in the sky.
I thought you two have traveled for many of moons.
Oh yeah.
We usually don't talk much. We kill.
We're usually dying or
Ah.
at risk of dying.
That is the Battleborn way.
Now that we're trapped in a hole where chances are we do perish, might as well get to know one another. How old are you?
If you say 50 years ago was the fall, I was right past my prime, about in my 60s when the battle commenced. So that would put me at, what, 110, 105. I've lost track of time, obviously. Haven't had a birthday or a name day in quite
I'm
some years.
just, like, my eyes get big because I know that Molnir is around the same age, and Molnir does not look as bad.
I work the night shift, buddy. All right.
Molnir hasn't been eating cockroaches for
Yeah.
50 years.
And I've done a bad job of explaining. Now that you're back in his hovel, he is a hygienic person in terms of like
Yeah.
he lives in a place with unlimited clean, fresh water. But there is like a bucket. He has been eating bugs. It's very apparent.
And I hand him a sharp dagger. Clean your knife. Clean yourself up.
Oh. Oh my. I will try. he continues to speak to you. As he's obviously not clean shaven. That's like a taboo almost
Yeah.
for some dwarves, especially a military man. It's kind of like war paint for them in a way. But he does, like, as he listens to you guys have this conversation, he begins to, like, it doesn't look normal, right? Like Molnir's beard is, like, stitched and beautifully braided at times, but otherwise it falls. His goes out like this. It's so fucking tangled and dreaded that it looks like a fucking paintbrush. Like, it's this giant, solid mess.
It's a dreadlock on his face.
Yeah, so he begins cleaning it up as you guys discuss.
Well, I think you may have heard in passing, but I have a brother. I'll talk to him.
Your brother's the fire giant, isn't he? That's what Tyrone said.
Yeah.
Your brother's the fire giant?
I can turn the water down if it's making it kind of hard to hear. I'm sorry.
I can't. I didn't hear fucking
Man.
Building ambience.
This is going to be a crazy family reunion.
Wait.
Was your mom or your dad the fire giant of the family?
I think I missed.
Or was it like a
section with the water.
grandparent?
We're not there.
He's rage baiting.
We're not there.
Is
We
he
don't know
rage-
what's going on.
Is he
We're not
rage
there.
baiting?
La 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 la. We're down in a hole. Down in
Have you heard of the Life Mother?
Feeling so small.
I assume.
I can't say I have. We hear a religious law, yes, but we follow the tenets of the Dwarven Pantheon, of course. They have given us long life, battle, readiness, and prospects for the future. I respect your intuitions and your religious adepts, but no, I've not heard of that.
As he was saying, the tribes were broken up a long time ago. And my father set to change that. And once they were banded together, religions became funny. And at our tribe, what some thought was a corpse, some thought a god. No one knew. But the body of the giant lies there. Some pray, some don't. Inner battles have been fought over it. Divisions have been, or lines drawn. But today I prayed. She answered.
Does she do that often?
She never has. I don't know anyone that's spoken to her. I was of the ilk that thought it was just a corpse that never rotted.
Well, if there ever was a special Ogre, I think you'd kind of be the one.
She mentioned something on prophecy. I don't know what that could be.
Hit the bottle, are we, Calvin?
But my prophecy in my head is
2 shots.
whether changes everything. At first, my goal was to burn everything, if that meant killing. But now maybe just his head suffices.
If you want to drink it.
Either way, I'm tired. And I need a rest.
Well, this is as safe as place as any in this city.
And I had to take a short rest.
Behind this pipe here. And you see now there's another pile of essentially dirty laundry, but he's, at some point throughout his years here, collected things from the city. He's probably gone out. And he sets you up. I know you probably have your bedroll on your rucksack or whatever, but he sets you up with what is presumably like 17 sleeping bags that are on the floor in layers that it almost makes a mattress. And he's like, take as much time as you need. It's only so much you'll get in this place.
Thank you.
Of course. I will keep watch.
Lay my armor out so that if shit hits the fan, I can throw it on. And lay down for a short rest.
Okay. Tyrone, would you like to do anything with this reveal, this discussion here? It seems that Gorkai turns, kind of assuming the position, knowing I mean, in the last literally 4 hours, his entire perspective on life has changed. So he turns around ready to protect. And he goes about watching the same interior that you kind of came in through, so that you can rest safely.
We'll just kind of. I'll take a short rest too. I'll just sit. And
I will say,
think about things.
this conversation happens over about the course of an hour. It's almost the end of the day.
Oh well.
Yeah, this has been.
I
Yeah.
wanted to take a short rest for a specific reason.
Okay, yeah, you can take a short rest. You take a seat. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. I'm just letting you know we're getting there. Like, time has passed since you
short
guys
rest is
have
passed.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna cast stream. When?
Okay.
I'm just gonna tell Gorkai, like, I'm gonna knock out for a little bit. When you want to rest, if you want to wake me up and have me watch, by all means, either one of us would be happy to look out.
He, like, notions you with his elbow, and he pulls out his 2 rocks, and he goes, if anything happens, you take your time. And he walks, couple steps around the corner where he can get a vantage point, and continues his watch.
Cool. I'm fucking out. I'm tired.
Sure.
And I think all my homies are dead except for Volger, so I'm like, fuck, dude.
So, you cast that. The night's wearing thin. The rampaging above barely subsides. There is still heavy movement above. People are searching through the night because they have been promised glory. But the overall giant mob masses have declined, maybe readying themselves for the search tomorrow. You feel your tether on that food that you've conjured coming to a close. You can eat the rest of it now at this point, but you cast the spell, you would know when it's going to feather. And so the end of the day is near. You casted it at the beginning of your short rest, so you could have a clock. Well, you technically cast it in the midst of your short rest.
So we casted it before the long rest because you dreamed and then, right?
We retroactively did it because you did it between sessions.
Yeah.
And so you cast it during your watch of a long rest, so it's got like an hour or 2 on it left. Yeah. So you cast it in the midst of the night, so like 10 p.m.
So basically, it's been 24 hours since we got the.
Yep, it's about to be.
We've made it 24 hours.
Mm-hmm. 1 day!
Wow. Level 13.
3 sessions. 1 fucking day has passed.
We're gonna be in Cosmo
I am
for
so
the next
glad.
6
At that
months of
point,
lifetime.
we are literally almost playing minute for minute in game. Like, in terms of we've been here for fucking 9 hours.
Yeah.
And 9 hours has passed in game. It's time to rest. Before I'm coming to you.
Is there any of the gin left? We didn't drink all that, did we?
I think I have it.
Yeah.
You stole it from me.
Or you? Well, you bought a bottle of gin. I have.
Oh yeah, we have.
I think you got a bottle from the Citadel. You
Yeah.
took some form of alcoholic beverage. It's been a minute.
Well,
We
I
were-
bought this gin
We were in town
before.
and we bought.
I bought it at the place I got the armor.
We bought it together. Like
Can
each
you-
of us bought it.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll pull out the bottle. And I'll offer it to Volnir.
Right now, I have my own stuff on me.
I'll just take a swig of it. Kind of like rub my hand right here. Like, did I ever tell you how I got this scar?
No, did not. What happened?
When I was freshly born, my own mother tried to kill me for the crime of being born a man. It's only through her grace that I survived, and that the Holy Mother found me instead of some kind of wild animal. I carry a lot of the scars of my travels and the ones that we've had together, and I have a feeling we're going to make it out of this one too.
We might add some more scars to that.
I already have a T-Rex bite on my shoulder, so I think...
I remember that. That was an interesting day. What fellows those were? Yeah, by your own mother, though.
I don't know what I'm gonna do if I see her again. I don't know
Your
if I'm
mother?
gonna- No. I don't know if I'm gonna want to kill her or...
Forgive her? Would Alistair want you to forgive her?
I don't know.
Because I know what Mord would probably think. It's probably along the lines of what you're thinking right now.
As a noble family in one of the cities of Wolf, I did the same shit during his speech. I'm not
I
gonna
know, it's just funny. You're good, you're good. We were talking
As a
to you
member
here,
of the
it's
noble
fine.
family of one of the cities of the Underdark, I think she's too far gone to be saved.
One of the nobles. So you were born into nobility. Theoretically, I mean, you were born male, so that kind of exited you out of nobility, it seems. But so no, I'm not familiar
in
with.
wolf-controlled cities, if you're a male, you're basically a slave. Unless you basically keep the firstborn around only for breeding purposes. Any other male gets killed on sight. Basically.
Some heavy shit. How long has it been since? How old are you now?
250 years old.
And how old was she? Do you know? Maybe heard
I
through the
only
grapevine
know-
about what age she might be. 'Cause, dog elves don't. They live to be quite old, don't they? Same with-
Especially if they're in positions of power. I don't even know the exact name of the house. I haven't really had the courage to ask. All I know is that part of my lineage.
Well, here, take a swig of this, and I pull out my little, probably like a little flask with like a couple of ingredients on it, like some heavy shit. For some heavy shit.
You do know the name of the capital city where your mother resides from is called Dorith Khan.
Dorith Khan.
That is the Drow Underdark capital. That is like entrance by like notoriety only, or you're a slave. It's not like capital cities in the overworld where you just kind of come and go, and it's like got safety and guards.
What was the name of that again?
Dorith Khan.
Dorith Khan. All I know is that she resides in Dorith Khan. But it's not like I can get in there. It's kind of
I mean, if we can,
you gotta know somebody to get in there.
if we can make it out of this hellhole that is my home, was my home, I'm sure we can get into that. I don't know. I don't know what's in store for us. By the grace of Morden and Illustrate, seems that what comes may come. I don't know.
If we can get back to my home, we can ask the High Priestess, the one who found me, what my mother's crest was, if you're willing to go down that path.
I think I agreed. We agreed whenever we got back into this that if we made it out of here alive, and you're like, kind of chuckles. I can't laugh right now. I'm stressed out.
There.
Did say to help you out. Either that or
I'm not on a revenge mission.
why not?
I only care about getting my people above ground.
Seems like a dark place, the Underdog. From the few moments that we spent in the Underdog trying to get to here.
And you weren't even in the civilized part of it.
Is the civilized part worse?
Mm.
If they're just killing off babies, it might be worse.
If you can imagine,
Yeah, I'm just...
if you can imagine spiders with the torsos of men.
It's gross. Stop. That's
That's
disgusting.
what you get turned into if you displease the world.
You get turned... What? Hang on, this might be... They cast like a... Hang on. How do they do that?
I mean, she's a god after all. Yes.
I guess so.
I've been part of a losing war for 250 years. If I can get my people above ground, I'll take that as a win.
I mean, if they've been at war for 250 years, it shows that they haven't completely lost yet. That's they're putting up a good fight.
Yeah.
We were at war for less than a day, and
I think honestly the only saving grace is that we have so many operating bases and they don't know where the main one is. I think that's really been our only saving grace so far. Only reason the Academy was able to find it was because I told Verax where to find it.
you said this like the Starlight Caverns, right?
That's where pretty much everything in the Underdark is, right? It is over in the Starlight Caverns area.
The Starlight Caverns is the biggest area in the Underdark, yeah. So the Starlight Caverns connects to all other regions, but it's the majority of it. If you go south of the Starlight Caverns, you hit the Encumbrance, which is like the worst part. Like the untamed part of the Underdark. If you live there, it's because you have no way out. And that's actually where a lot of the people you saved come from. Because it's horrific. Getting closer to the Dwarven of the Peaks that has a different name, you've never heard it. Because you were never responsible for delivering people to the Grey Gate or the Ramus Gate, which is the tunnels that lead into the Undercross that take people up. You were more the Underground Railroad type beat, where you would take people through passages, like actual known mapped out passages to the surface.
Yeah.
Like through the Star Caverns, or even heading south to, obviously your person wouldn't know the name of them, but Lucas's Mountains, the Halbera Mountains, and the Zyben Mountains that are southern than that. There are passages through those giant, crevices and canyons in between the peaks that enter the Underdark there. And so you took people through those from time to time. But the Star Caverns is the largest area.
I will relay all that to him, basically.
It's been relayed.
Relay.
I'll
Relay.
talk to him.
You know of the Star Caverns?
Yeah. I've heard of the past. I've never been there.
Yeah, never been there. Never really traversed the Underdark. You've been through the Undercross many, many times. Your guys' gate that's closest to Kinrock and Khaz'dral is called the Ramus Gate, or the Gate of Ramus. It's old. And it wasn't used very much. It's a little higher altitude. Way far west, if you go west of Kinrock in the Undercross, you'll get to the Grey River Gate. Colloquial name from all the concrete foundation that was poured like a river to build the Undercross up to that point. Lots of refugees come from there. Traders, people enter the Underdark if they're looking to make a coin, and they have paid mercenaries that are strong enough. So you were never in a position where you'd want to go that direction and actually traverse the Underdark. But you have heard the names. Is there anything else you guys would like to share as this conversation takes place and your eyelids begin to get slightly heavy as just the sheer fucking cortisol pumping through your veins is beginning to wear off?
Do you want to re-up the...
I will. Tell me about your home, where you lived, what this place was like before.
I mean, it was a place of industry, right? I mean, I spent most of my time as a kid on the outside of the walls. We would hunt. I'd hunt with my father very often. We'd bring in some game. It was pretty fun. Good way to grow up. Where you're around the foundry enough to maybe know a thing or two, hear about the inventions that. I pause again.
While he's doing this talk, I will go ahead and uncast Nina's tiny butt and recast it.
But the bright mantles and the smelt buckles were able to cook up. The smelt buckles were the smith's forges. We basically just forge up whatever thing that scholars had come up with the bright mantles. I mean, in a time like this, so there's a story with my people of Horogok Bright Brew. We once had a party that would last 30 days and 30 nights.
I could go for one of those right now.
I know. Fat though, but good times. The Bright Brews are fun people.
I'd rather die fat and happy than skinny and sad. You know?
Yeah. No, but I mean, it was good childhood. I mean, nothing bad, nothing tumultuous. Whenever I was probably about pretty young in age, can't remember. Would have been about doing the math. Because I'm 104. It's been about 50 years, so 54. When I was about 52 years of age, I entered the clergy as a paladin of Thunder Fury.
I forgot that I was that much older than everyone else in this party.
You're pretty ancient, sweet potato.
I'm all wrinkly and dry.
Yeah, I mean, they just attack without warning. There's nothing really of note in my childhood. It was good. This was a good place to. I have warm, fuzzy memories. Going through the streets, seeing what traders had, what exotic fruits traders would bring in on the top level. Maybe getting into some trouble here or there, but
I think that, I mean, if you want, I'll go with you. But maybe we should avoid your childhood home for now.
well, I'm sure it's ransacked and gone.
Yep.
I remember growing up.
And there's a difference between thinking it and seeing it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It is what it is. Do I remember what level my childhood home was?
Yeah, all the Paragon families
E4?
were on E.
Or no, E4, E3 is one of those two.
E5.
E5.
E5, relatively dense. That's where all of the, because E4 is the judicial and like government, like
Yeah.
not where the families live, because there's the barracks
It's like
there.
nearby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The archive was there. That's where a lot of laws were made. But yeah, E5 is where like the notable. E6 is where all like the investors and high-end foremans live, like people of wealth. E5 is where like the families of the Great Nine lived. Other very notable notoriety and noblenesses, etc.
Kind of the opposite childhood that you had until these ogres attacked. When I was put into slavery by the Farron elves, that's what, knife heels and all that jazz comes from. Hatred.
When he says that, I'll kind of go like,
You're fine. I feel like dark elves are a little different. Not the hoity-toity, you met the Blue Russian elves. Even they despised you. Even though
that guy, King was fucking chilling as shit. I didn't really face
But you
much.
did get some snarky remarks from some of the. He did get.
He was a count. That one man was.
He still got. He got snarky remarks from some of the elves.
By most of them.
Yeah, by
Specifically, the one guy in power was like, "You're as much of
Yeah.
an elf as we are."
I mean, you kind of expect that, given the history of our people.
Seems tumultuous.
You know, the one thing that I think you're gonna hate the most about home for me, the alcohol is shit.
I'll tell you. I think you've tried to make some. Did you bring up some?
Nope.
So
And
like
trust me,
mushrooms.
even if I did, you wouldn't like it.
The fact that you jumped for joy like a little boy when you had a drink here kind of shows that you're like, oh my gosh, it's actually good.
For 250 years, the thing that I had most to look forward to of home life was the shipments of ale that they would buy from dwarven traders. It wasn't exactly luxurious living.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'll try anything once.
What was the... Like, if I remember correctly, where I lived was basically a cave, right?
But you mean before or after?
Before.
During your time or before?
During my time.
Okay. You guys had all sorts of instillments. I wouldn't call them forts, but like, you know, caves, singular cabins or houses that have been built of rock, mushroom, and stock. The main, it's really not a cathedral, but the main parish resembled that of like an old Roman structure, single story, flat, lots of pillars. It was built in the lady's honor. It was very small, very impoverished, not a lot of size, and most of the time you weren't there. You were very nomadic in your duties, but during training and stuff, you guys basically camped in tents, even though you were in what is, you know, what could be considered a fortified structure. There just wasn't that much space, so you guys would, you know, find a rock face so nothing could sneak up behind you, and you would make a little lean-to. You know, put up a little piece of canvas so that the water droplets from the runoff wouldn't hit you.
Yeah.
Can't really grow up in a cave when the entire country's a cave.
Yes.
You are underground.
That's true.
So-
I can't wait to show you the parish. It's not anything tremendous based on standards we've seen up here, but I think we did a pretty good job.
Parish is a parish. Holy ground is holy ground. Is it? It's still. Sound is still like from the outside, like the orgs.
Oh, yeah.
Ogres stuff stomping around.
You're tired enough though, and like I said, it has died down greatly. But there is the occasional footsteps, but you remain untouched. And at this point, you know, you'd be led to believe that a full day has passed. At this point, it's up to you how you want to go about resting, the logistics of that. But
Was the note there?
you don't know.
Did I see it with my perception roll?
You haven't seen anything.
I mean, I rolled. If he is going off that perception roll from earlier, I rolled a dirty 20, so maybe it's like stuck in there. Which is what it is. Well, do you want to try to take a rest? I'll stay up.
Is it like at all quiet?
It's much quieter than what it was before. It is toned down since, you know, hours previous. It is by no means like isolated. You know, there's the same way if you were sleeping in a cabin near a highway, right? You would hear cars passing. So there is audible noise consistently, with little to no breaks in between. It's just not as loud as it was earlier. It seems that it's just more so of individual patrols walking the streets.
Can I go ahead and like take some rope and tie the latch of the hatch to the stairs so that it like takes a lot of force to open?
Yeah, roll me a sleight of hand check. You try to tie a strong enough knot that the knot wouldn't give out before the lumber or the latch did.
I'm actually going to go up to him and be like, hang on, before you do that. Let's think about what the ogres are going to do. If they had to break it open, they're going to break it off the hinges.
That's true.
If they just open it, they may not break it, but they won't see anything right away. Much like what happened the first time an ogre came through. I say, as much as you want to tie it up, any knot, it's not going to hold to an ogre. They're too strong.
Is there like a bottle or something down here?
Aside from on your person, no. This is a pretty dormant area. This house is
Is there?
pretty vacant. The cellar, I should say, is pretty vacant.
Hang on, sorry. The Bears are winning now. It's 31-27.
Hey, the bears are fighting the ogres up there.
I'm
and they're
sorry.
winning.
This is a big game. For
Yeah,
me.
are the bears fighting the ogres, Mason?
I'm sorry.
What's happening here?
Battle clock, whatever. I'm sorry. My bad.
Um,
I'll close out. I can't watch it. But I do think. So we're gonna do with the bottle. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
I mean, I guess they're not going to be able to get through the hut. If that last one's anything to go by, they're going to pound on it a few times before they give up. I think we should both.
Do you have
be
any
able-
ball bearings?
We should both be able to sleep. Is I
Maybe.
guess what I'm getting at.
I'm thinking about, I think if we're able to get him to slip, that might be a good source of defense.
I have a mace. I mean, if he steps on it, it rolls.
Let me look at my. Because I know I have some weird, I have rope and stuff, but I don't. I think we're better off just not messing with that.
Like I said, he made a lot of noise before he tried to turn around.
That's true. But
And
I do think you should rest first, because you can rest, meditate for 6 hours and just be good.
I think we should both be able to rest.
But
And then just-
somebody needs to stay watch. I'll stay up. I'd rather you try to get the rest, because your spells are way more difficult than mine.
With the two of you,
You won't fight at your best with your.
That's fine.
with the two of you
Warden-
only available
warden
here,
guides.
and only one person able to take watch, you could definitely both make sure that the entire night is under watch, but it's going to take you probably about 10 hours to rest instead of the
it's
6
like
to
the
8.
overlap.
Yeah.
But it would be short. It's going to be shorter, right, with two people, because he only has to rest for 6.
It's still going to be about 10.
Yeah.
Because you would have to, instead for them,
I'm just
if they want to do it,
saying,
it'd be about 12.
if it was me and Tyrone down here.
Yeah, it'd be like 11 to 12.
Okay.
Yeah. Because 10 would be
Just
like,
to
you're
keep the
letting him
reference.
sleep for 3 hours, and then you are starting a couple minutes of watch, another hour watch, then waking him up after his 6 hours of sleeping for your 8 in between. So there's time there. Whereas they don't have that problem because they have 3 people,
Yeah.
unfortunately. So they would be able to wake up before you.
Does it sound like they're still rummaging through buildings, or does it sound like they're
Oh,
just
bro, it
patrolling?
does. I know
I'm
it
just
does.
asking.
I know it does.
Roll me a perception check.
I know it does. They are rummaging. Bet the house. Bet the house.
That is a nat 1.
You can't tell.
All
You hear
right.
noises, you have no idea what's going on.
Yo, all right. If you're gonna roll like that, then yeah, I'm taking watch first, man. Listen, that seals it. If you're gonna use those dice,
Man, Starrow dice are so cool. Sucks that we have to try it.
yeah, you do have cool dice. It just sucks that they all suck.
Dude. Ben roll above a 10 challenge. Impossible.
But I would be like, oh, you should definitely rest while I take watch.
Roll me a perception check, sir. As you guys
Yes.
start the
I
long,
will.
arduous 10-hour journey of both of you getting a full night's rest.
Nat
16. It's close. It's one off. It's 14 plus 2. The 20s. It's sitting there. It's staring at me. It's like,
Good enough.
yeah. It was so close.
Oh, really?
You cast Dream.
I was going to go to the bathroom, but never mind.
On your brother?
Ooh.
Anley lore drop. He's like, I didn't plan for this one.
No. Out of all of them. Okay.
Lori and
Luckily, I
Helen.
have all this written down, so we're good. But didn't have that one in the fucking. Didn't have that one in the fucking bingo.
Can I get a reminder on the... I don't know how I just spaced into his name. I just knew it and I just forgot it.
Yeah, I think I have it done.
So lock it in later.
The bear's bold.
Molnir doesn't care if he dies.
Yeah, honestly, tonight can go any which
Yeah.
ways. I'll be.
I mean, we just came up
Yeah,
with
with that, with
baller
that,
idea.
18 roll. Wait, no, it was 16 for the perception.
16.
Yeah.
We agreed that if we both died tonight, Gork and Mork, the goblin barbarians, are coming out.
Cork and Mork.
Honestly, I think the campaign's over because if they're
Okay.
the only two.
Hey, he's
We'll
still
see.
got shit to say.
I still have shit to
We'll
do.
see what
I
happens
know.
when we get there.
But like a catastrophic because we've talked about this where 2 or 3 players die, grim.
It's getting pretty. Yeah, it's getting remake status.
Yeah.
Whereas, we'll see. Who knows?
We're getting into
Wait,
quick
we're
save,
going
quick
into
look.
season 2.
Yeah.
Season 2, but Rolger will finish his fucking story.
Yeah. In this moment,
Rolger's
Our plan is Rolger.
Wait, you
next
cast
time.
a dream, right?
Yeah, in this
That's where
moment,
we're at.
everyone's alive. You're not at this table. You're fucking in dreamland.
Hang on. So yeah, you cast a dream.
Lock it in.
right?
You're in dreamland, bitch.
so you cast dream. What form would you like the dream? Would you like to do the 10 words in a nightmare, or do you want to communicate?
Communicate.
Hello, brother. Is Papa okay?
You enter the dream, focusing on your lost
Is a
brother
greater demon.
from time. The one that was responsible by your father's order that left you vulnerable enough to be sold. The one responsible for catastrophic physical trauma. And not even one that you necessarily hated, but were forced to, right? It was so hard to find any familial engagement with him because of your dad. You enter this dream, and of course he shares the same tattoos, the same singular patch that devolves over your body, which is the namesake of the Fangs of Renown clan, which, you know, obviously you were your family's the head of the clan, and so that was them before the conjoining. You conjure this dream, and even though it obviously is your kind of mind's eye of the setting, your brother apparates before you. He does not look the same as when you left him. His facial hair has grown bushy. His brow in wildly pronounced. He is a giant of a man, larger than you. Very much so the champion of the clan, aside from the three, right? The chieftain's son. The chieftain's only son. His left arm is missing. It's been fully removed just above the elbow. He has a stump there, but it's obvious that he does what he can to retain the health of the limb as it hasn't atrophied. He's done something to keep it.
Is it his left hand?
It's the left hand, yes. Either way, do you intend to take it off in your dream state, or are you?
In my dreams.
Yeah, you look normal, let's say, right? You look like a regular Vulcan from,
Well, obviously this is missing, right?
in your dream state?
I'll keep the gauntlet on.
Okay. I mean, in the dream state, you can look kind of however you want.
I'll keep what I look like right now.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
He's got palm mist.
You retain yourself then. And your brother is not unkept. He's not a primitive, right? He's manicured, a little bit bushy. His brow very pronounced. The bridge of his nose looks like someone fucking put a villager cinder block on his face. Like, he's a very, very chiseled features. His towering size, not so much to you, right? As you're only, within a foot of him, but that's still enough to be a wagering and somewhat backstandish kind of position to be in. His eyes dart around this chamber. How would you like it to look?
So, I want it to be the river that's close to our home.
Sure.
And
One of the springs, yeah.
when he shows up, it's him and me spearfishing. And it's an old memory of our father showing us how to fish. And I miss the fish. And a beating ensues.
A very common recall for you. This memory plays for him, your father, Doth, having a stern hand, and the very cliche showman of favoritism does rear its head. The stallion, the champion, the eldest son, stands before him, first try, strikes just a giant freshwater fish with his spear made maybe hours prior. You're several years younger than Sogar at this point. Obviously, the age is up to you, but you miss, and your dad, not in a, as you recall it, right? Not in a showman of power. It was never that. It was disdain. It was you weren't worth the time it would take him to harm you in any meaningful way. And so, a single back strike here, a kick into the water, he holds you under for a moment before pulling you up. Do not forget what death means.
And then
He leaves, if you would like him to, but the dream is yours to command.
it shifts to another similar situation with a deer that was missed. And then it would shift to another similar situation with me fucking up how to whittle an arrow.
Sure.
And then it would shift to me enjoying my peace of whatever you call it in the shadow of the Life Mother.
Mm-hmm.
And then it would shift to that arena. And when we get to the arena, there's a grave dug in the middle.
And these images happen quite quickly for him. He doesn't even have a moment to speak, right? You show him these snapshots of your life, and in the image, right, you're you, and he's him. There's an emotional tug that makes you view each other in your young years, your dad in his prime, but at the end of the day, you're speaking to him on an even playing field. He sees the Life Mother, he looks at you, and then you find yourself in the center of one of the peaks where many of trials have been held in years past. Bouts of sport, wrestling, big sport for your people. The ability to subjugate a man with nothing but your bare hands. No tools, no weapons, strength. Where you were beaten into defeat. Now, a dug grave sits in the middle. He stands. What is the meaning? You come back to me, playing your tricks.
And I'll pull off the gauntlet and I'll put it in the pouch.
Mm-hmm.
And I look.
Your hand is missing, though you get the feeling the only reason you're able to pull off the gauntlet is because this is an illusion to yourself. He looks at you. You think that makes us the same?
That grave's meant for him. But I'll dig it wider. She spoke to me.
She spoke to you. She speaks to no one. We have sullied her grace.
I'll flash an image of a very visceral image of basically what I plan to do to Dove.
Sure. You sit in his tent. You transform the world around you. He looks at you. I assume you are to blame for Father's paranoia. Just a couple moons ago. I had hoped. He looks around, fully understanding now, right, that this is a pocket of his mind, maybe your mind. I had hoped we would meet one day. I had hoped I would get the chance. I had hoped that you would find it in your heart to return to the clan and claim what is yours. That we could be something more than enemies under someone else's order. You were strong in your own way. I did what I had. That is survival of the clan. But you come to me now with your tricks. You come to me with the arcane, the dark magics, shamanism.
Well, you haven't seen what I've seen. And I'll start just playing images of me standing on the beach with the Kraken, my body being riddled with
When you die.
algae,
When we
my
all
skin crackling and falling apart. I'll play images of us in the dimension of a god, chained, me sipping from a goblet, us killing the Serpent King, traveling the jungle, finding an emerald statue, the
Jade statue.
the jade statue, the cannons firing off and destroying
Fighting
a
the
city,
blood demon.
Oh,
Us
dude, that was a big moment.
fighting the blood demon, ripping out through the floor and finding him and slaying the beast. I'll play images of the rift in the middle opening. I'll play images of us talking to who we now know as the Golden Dragon. I'll play images of us visiting the Mages Guild. I'll play images of all the things that we've been through.
This takes some time.
I have 8 hours.
Yeah, you paint these pictures like he's standing inside of the Vegas Dome, like a beautiful canvas painting on the sky.
And then at the very end, I'll play the image of me moving rocks. Days and days on end with no break, except for the time to shut my eyes. And I'll tell him I did all of this to get back to you and to get back to him. Stay out of my way, or the grave gets wider. And then I'll snap out of the dream.
Top 10 coldest roller moments. We can
might as well
we
change-
can literally make that compilation now. There's
We
at
can-
least 10.
we can change his name.
in all the sessions.
We can change his name to Coldger, dude.
Dude,
Okay.
the Iceman.
He doesn't have a
The
chance
Iceman.
to respond. You show him this, and you cut communication. You see his eyes turn to you with the image of you as a slave. And your eyes open.
And I'll
God, fucking damn.
I'll go tell what's his name, the dwarf.
Gorkai.
I'll tell Gorkai to take a break and I'll take watch. And then after my watch, I'll wake him up and go to rest.
Sure. Roll me a perception.
I'm so nervous about this watch. For our end.
24.
Gork and Mork.
No.
Are they gonna be
I don't want to
brothers?
play Gork and Mork. I want to play Morgus now.
Are they gonna be brothers?
You
or are
find
they gonna be-
Gorkai. You're a little paler than
Their
normal,
dad's name is
though you
Gork.
are quite ashy. So it's kind of hard to tell that you're paler than normal, but even he's like,
And then
Fuck.
Mork. Cork.
you're right. You're right.
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'll take watch.
So, give it 2-3 hours. They can only enter from that end there. I'm going to stand by your alien friend. Wake him when you're ready. And then he hands you these 2 rocks. And he says, roll them together. Loud clang.
Wow.
Probably less conspicuous than a shout, if you see me.
Will do.
He hands you them. Yeah. They're 2 little, kitchen tile pieces.
Okay.
And your watch goes off. You do hear the occasional, no, that will simply not do.
You gotta turn that up.
As they, peruse their way through the city in whatever fashion. But he's right. I mean, your back's up against a corner. There's only one thing you have to look at. And you just fucking lock in and you think about the righteousness in your heart. The prayer that was answered the other day, your dad, your brother. I mean, was he speaking from the heart? Did he really not mean to hurt you? Was he only following orders? Or was he just confused at the fact that you're communicating with a form that his dad always told him was bad? His physical body left much to be desired. His arm was removed at a point higher than yours. And it looks as though he has sustained years of some form of arduous physical.
Like when looking at him, was he in armor? Was he?
No, he was bare clad. his singular braided loin that he would wear, which is kind of a staple of like the true warrior, right? Think of this is kind of a bad image to paint, but kind of like the sumo wrestler garb, like like
gladiators didn't believe in armor.
Exactly.
A helmet
and you people
arms.
were literally, the less you can use to achieve your goal, the stronger you are. There's no shame in hunting with a spear. There's no shame in hunting with an axe, like a foraging axe. But if you can hunt the fucking beasts on the peak with your fucking hands, you are as close to God as you can get. And so, you know, your brother's a very imposing figure. And so he was quite known in the tribes as a champion. And so he has, like, it's not, like, as much of a sumo, but, like, this thick braided, like, anchor rope that had, like, a curtain over his front end, similar to, like, a loincloth, and a very, very simple, like, toga, a drapery of like, bush hemp or canvas. Other than that, his hair was, you know, obviously clean-shaven, his very high sideburns, Credo-esque, you know, kind of bushy beard, pronounced features, very rigorously toned, even, you know, in his older age. He's older than you by a decent margin.
5 or 6 years.
Yeah. Very well fit. He's just missing an arm. Cut off right at the haft of the bicep. But right at the bottom of the bicep, above the elbow. So it's just, it doesn't have the hinge. It stops before the joint. But he otherwise looked the same. In the sense that, I mean, it came back immediately. But you ponder on this while you take your rest. Or your watch. And nothing happens.
Oh god. Oh shit.
The stomping above begins to dull. It seems that with the rations being given out, even a war force has to eat. And so, as Calphane lays in rest, you hear the beasts from above begin to pitter-patter away. There's obviously still movement out there.
Yeah,
but
not as much as before.
It's, you know, it's pretty presumptuous that, you know, with everything that's happened, they need to go somewhere to eat. So they're probably returned in line for whatever was rationed out. Your watch does complete.
Wow.
Without a
Do I
problem.
notice anything in particular with my perception roll? Perhaps a no. I know we're metagaming a little bit,
Nope.
but okay.
No, sir. You
Maybe
don't
my
notice
eye,
anything.
maybe my eyes wander to the ground.
You actually find a stick of dynamite.
What's like the best legendary weapon?
Oh yeah, you find. Well, I mean, there's a lot. You know, I'll just give you
Your
one for free.
favorite. How about
You
that?
find the flame.
How about this?
tongue.
Your favorite, Mr. Benevolent DM.
Oh!
Your favorite legendary weapon is just. Come on.
You find a scroll.
It's in
of
the
wish.
crates that you haven't searched yet.
Yep.
I find a scroll of wish. How about that?
Correct.
It's stuck in between. What he wrote wasn't.
What is this?
He didn't write a note. He's like, wish 9th level. Have fun. Smiley face.
So you allow his 5.5 to 6 hour refreshment to elapse. You are beyond fatigued. And for purposes of this, I'll give you a point of fatigue. You're about to long rest. But you get a point of fatigue before you start your rest. Because you have to stay awake extra long because he has to get to his full rest. Whereas you guys have 3 people. You guys are taking essentially 3-hour shifts.
If I do add active conditions, just in case my long rest breaks for some reason.
There's no way.
Listen, have you seen this guy? Have you seen this guy work? Don't rub your greedy
But
little
you are
fucking
awakened, Calphane.
You don't greed.
By the warmth of your ally's hand on your shoulder. A very soft and subtle nudge.
It's time.
Take the bed.
It seems like I'm taking the bed. There's no question about that. I'll fight you that.
You
with that
hear,
in mind.
as you stance up, you hear as Molnir moves towards the bed across the center.
It's like, dude, what the fuck is this?
Hang
No,
on,
wait,
hey,
what?
Do you have this? Do you have the soundbite?
No.
Shit.
I'll get it for you. I'll get the
Okay.
cube sound.
Hang on. Wait. Can you make it while I slide? Wait. Ready? 3, 2. It seems like they're going away. Maybe to get rations, but they made me back.
I woke up from you coming over here. Are you dragging your feet or something?
I look to the camera that's obviously watching this whole thing. we're in a one camera.
We're in a Saturday Night Live skit.
Yeah, I look to the. But it seems like they're kind of moving away. On beyond You're exhausted. So get the fuck out of bed.
Alright, I'll get the fuck out of bed.
And as soon as he gets up, I literally just go. I go.
You hear the most ungreased door hinge as he goes in the bed.
It's not even like I like fall and I like bounce up like because it's probably like when it just.
You hear the crease of the fucking bed frame.
I'll like put the blanket over him and go take my watch.
When you put the blanket over him, even though he's what he is,
Okay.
it looks like you're throwing it over a cardboard box. It takes this rigid.
Why?
The cube.
You're the one who called yourself a cube.
I think Rolger came up.
I think Rolger did.
I think Rolger came up with it. He's like, you're like a fucking cube, and we rolled with it.
That
ever
was
since.
2 years ago, and it never stopped being fun.
I love it so much. We need that. Oh God. No,
Yogurt?
don't give that to
Hang on,
him. Hang on.
Do you want to die tonight?
Stop. Why
Dude,
are
he's
you
giving
giving that
you
to him
something
on
you
our
have
long
to
rest?
like
You
now.
guys,
Do you want everyone else to die?
hang on. Stop. Why are we doing that? You have one way to look.
You, baby.
We got the whole city above us.
Whoa!
It's
Hang
not
on.
good.
It's what flavor?
Yogurt.
I literally just bought the strawberry one.
Try
It's
it.
in my fridge.
Excuse me?
Try it.
Yogurt.
Yeah, it's my favorite one.
That is benevolent.
Yeah.
It's very
Calvin, could you roll me a perception check?
Oh, it's
right now?
it's literally got a picture of a. That's
Of a yogurt
hilarious.
cup, yeah.
Those are really good, by the way.
They are.
14.
14! Give it up for level 13.
I didn't plan on
That's-
dating my brother tonight.
Hey, it worked out, didn't it?
That's
But I was
really
like,
good.
You know what? We're doing it.
Dude, who fucking knows?
That what the hell?
I'm surprised how willing you are, for sake of roleplay, to give up on all the questions that could have been answered. You wanted to make a statement, and by God, did you?
No.
I
Why is that
respect
so
the
good?
grind. I respect
why-
the grind.
Why is that so good?
How do you ferment?
It's my favorite one.
Dude. How do they get the flavor of yogurt? I'm more curious on.
I drink shit like that, and then I have an IPA, and I'm like,
Whoa!
I'm like, why?
Why did we get lost in the sauce?
Why did we do it
IPA.
any other way?
Hang on, IPA. I like yogurt flavored soda.
Yeah,
it's delicious.
Because it tastes good. My
So
God, I'm
it's so-
sorry.
It's
so good.
If Shunhari is looking for a sponsor,
For the, yeah,
Hang on, if they're looking, brought to you by.
if you're looking for a sponsor, we're willing to do what it takes.
I feel like you guys.
We will drink a crate a night if it means moving product.
Brady.
Brewer at the
Yo.
table.
Yeah.
Brady.
We're locked in.
A crate and
Hate this shit.
Yo, no.
We might have like a new campaign every week at that point. You guys will not. You go Parrish.
I go to the guard captain and I punch him. It's literally.
Looks like a nat 20 to me. Oh!
there's a 2 somewhere on this
Ah!
board, so it's got probably a 20.
You'd be like, you're gonna. You know what'd be funny is if we got him a die that only had 20s.
That'd be
And then we got him super hammered, and you're just like, I'm finally rolling good.
Oh my God.
He's like,
But we do it on a. We do it.
I
on
crit again.
on the session where you guys go to the same tailor 6 fucking times. So
I was literally about to fucking say that. Yeah, the tailor.
fucking God.
I think we should start a new. Whenever
We should start a new campaign.
years in advance, right?
All of our
We start a new campaign. Brady's DMing. We get him really hammered about the middle session. Be like, hey, dude, I found this really cool die. It's been rolling really good. He's like, yeah, I'll roll it.
Roll me insight. He sees through your lies. Fuck you.
I rolled another 20, boy.
Everybody in the party has the night background, so we all have 3 servants that follow us around.
I need shoes for all of my men. We need matching booties.
It's gonna
Please.
be 4 sessions of shopping.
See, this is what they don't tell
I
you. when
missed
you
a
learn
shopping
fucking
session
D&D.
though. I've been missing a shopping session.
This is what This is what big
This
D&D
shit
holds
makes
back.
me
Dude,
miss a
the
fucking
shopping session? As soon as we get to a town with a shop, it is so over
It's
for you,
shopping
dude.
section.
It is. You're so done.
This is what big D&D doesn't tell you. That when you're a DM, you have to deal with the fucking market session for fucking 4 hours.
It's more.
Yeah, you buy it. Now what? Well, is there another jeweler in town? What? Is there another one? Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Let's fucking go to the other jeweler. Let's buy your 3 rings. Do you have any magical items? No, motherfucker. There's a population of 12 in this city. There's not shit.
Hang on. Counterpoint. Who made the city?
All right, true. Valid.
Who put 2 jewelers in a city?
Valid.
My brother in Christ, you made the jeweler.
Made the goddamn
Guys,
universe.
what
Biggest
was,
mistake.
what was the gnome's name that tried to sell us the ring of jumping? I don't know if that's not the.
Was it a gnome?
No, that was.
It was a halfling. It was either a gnome or a halfling. Because it was really funny because he broke his leg.
He did. He snapped that shit. Yeah.
He's like, look, guys, it actually works.
Yeah, I got had a bad time. He did not roll good on his acrobatics.
Yeah.
Not at all. Not good. Anyway, with a 14, you sit for a moment. Molnir passes out. Same with your allies far away. There's a level of what next? You know, you made it through a day. There's still more to come, but at least you survived another.
I will trade out, create food and water for
Well, I don't know.
Legend
if I can
lore.
long range.
Okay.
and then I'll change some other shit too. But
Sure.
I'll let you talk.
And luckily, even with the insane ambient noise from above, the night watch goes off unabated. And you are able to stay awake long enough to watch your fulfillment of your long rest. And you benefit from a long rest.
Cool.
We made it through the day.
Honestly,
3 sessions.
clap it
we
up.
did it, guys.
I'm.
1 session.
Tonight's been a great night,
1
guys.
day, 3 sessions. We made it.
So you all awaken. Let me get some. Let me get that good. Hold on.
My feet.
That's what I'm saying. You're in a solid.
I know, but
Supposed to be strong.
That is not what I'm looking for.
you know what song we want. It's okay.
All right, hold on.
God.
Is this the?
This is the one.
No, this is.
No, this is.
Yo, that's way too.
No.
We're in the enchanted forest.
You awaken.
Or we're at the fucking.
We're in the
funeral.
Feywild all of a sudden.
we awake. It's all been a bad dream.
You
Still
all
the shit.
unanimously.
We're still
We're all back in this.
row.
We're all back in the slave camp. Lucas is like, guys, why did you fall asleep in my kitchen? The broken bottles are just beginning. Life is good.
Can I dream about Lucas?
No.
Come on, man. Let me have.
You
this.
Dude, wait. Talk to him.
You guys have a million spells of contacts. Do whatever you fucking want.
I can't fucking talk to him. I don't know he exists.
You don't. Well, I mean, they've told you about
I
it.
will.
No, you don't know what he looks
Don't
like.
worry.
What?
I said I will
Do
talk to
whatever the
him.
fuck you want. I don't care.
Alright,
I will
I'm gonna-
attempt
I'm
to
gonna,
talk.
I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna
You-
take Compel Duel
Awaken.
case.
Gorkai is standing beside you. He wakes up before you even come back from your watch. But
Don't do it.
The ogres start running for Costco hot dogs.
you
Same, brother.
Dude,
are deafened by the aqueduct's running water. Unaware of the survivability of your allies. The day is your oyster. What do you guys want to do? Gorkai goes to reach for the meat you gave him. The tofu
It's
block.
gone,
And it's
yeah.
gone. And he's like,
We don't have a diamond.
and he grabs a cockroach and eats it. Reverts to his base instinct. It seems during this time, before and after his watch, he has made great strides in cleaning up his act a little bit. So his beard has been trimmed down to like a singular like shoot. He's shaved up his sideburns. He's cleaned off. He looks slightly more presentable with his like shitty monk head hair.
Go ahead.
That's all. What do you guys want to do? You awaken.
So I have a question before we start.
Sure.
So there's cure wounds legacy and cure wounds like there's a different one.
Legacy.
Legacy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the 2014 rules, which is
Okay.
5e.
So
the new ones
for,
are D&D
for
1.
future reference, if there's 2 spells where it's legacy and another, we just select.
It will be legacy. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Now that the D&D 1 has all the it updates all the
Yeah.
spells. Yeah.
I mean, it literally it lists Divine Smite for me as a bonus action still.
Yeah. But
Which
it's
is-
not.
No, not an arcane pain.
Yeah.
So I'm still busted. I would like to recover 1 level of those.
How's Brother Ogre
You-
doing?
Well, we're both missing something.
I get up. I'm like,
Do we like Brother Ogre? Or Is he?
Calvin,
I don't know.
Calvin.
Is he like in, on the way to Papa?
Anything? No.
Depends on his actions.
No.
How is it sounding now? As I look?
Older brother? Younger brother?
Kind of closer to when you guys
I'll be
originally
older.
arrived at the city. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
17.
17. There's movement. It's indiscernible what the intent of the movement is. It seems that there's more people out on the streets in this early morning, presumably looking, but it doesn't sound like there's a giant angry mob outside.
Is he on watch?
We do have.
Oh, he's probably out in the world like me, somewhere.
Have you thought about communicating?
I can't really.
So Calvin,
What's his name?
Yes.
Zatu.
the new day arises. What's our plan? We don't know.
Could I cast Dream on? Like, could I give him the ability to cast Dream?
What's the range on it say? Does it say range target or range self
I have an idea.
on the spell?
What is your idea?
It should probably say range self, but
It should. For your
What does it
sake,
involve?
it says
10
range.
feet.
let me read into it.
Holy
Now I gotta know.
Magical
golly.
coercion.
It says range
Can I
/
read the
area
spell?
10 feet.
Because
You target a creature you know on the same plane. Blah, blah, blah.
Wow.
There you go.
You or a willing kid. The
place
creature
it
you
back-
touch
man,
enters a
creatures.
trance state.
There you go. You can. Yeah.
Would you like to talk to your brother tonight?
I don't like this.
God. Talking
We
to
have
anyone
to-
from the tribe would be fucking crazy.
Well, do that.
What would you do with it?
Holy shit. I didn't realize that.
I did now.
So I can touch
Other
him, you can
ogres
talk
are
to
gonna-
anybody. I can touch him, you can talk to
Other
anybody.
Anyone you know, I
ogres can
believe.
Yeah. Well, anyone they
Other
know.
ogres can
Yeah,
see.
that's what I
them
mean.
and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
spell.
But if
Anyone
they're
that you
guided-
can retroactively say I've met them or whatever,
Yeah.
have crossed their paths. I'm not gonna let you
They're
dial
in
in
there
the
for
king of a
blood.
king, the king of a kingdom you've never
don't
been
think
to.
it's
But
that.
yes, yes, within reason, absolutely.
Not anymore.
What are you doing? What are you doing while the teammates over here?
That'd be crazy.
Can you
Because
cast
my
my
whole family was like sorcerers. So
Yeah.
he's.
It wasn't just you that found
No.
the ability?
God.
Do you people use weapons? Or is it just
Typically. Typically.
More
weapons.
often than not.
Oh yeah.
Your people are your family line is a little
Do
bit
you
of an
think-
anomaly.
Yeah,
You
we're
guys are the
like
sages
fucking-
for a
sending
reason.
stone to you, and I'm like,
Holy
you
shit.
think this might work.
You guys know magic? Huh?
Your family.
Sure.
is one of those.
can also just
Not
cast
like the
something.
only
But
ones ever.
If we don't have to
But-
cast it,
Of the village,
It'd be
yeah.
good.
Basically.
None of mine is one of those. Shit.
I might as well try.
It's very few and far. My
There's
brother
a-
was
There's a druid now and then,
let me
maybe.
think of what I want
Or
to
a
say.
shaman.
We are.
There's been a
We're
couple in the
good.
time.
The only
where-
druid
where
I
are you?
well, maybe. I don't know. That's kind of up to you on that one.
No, yeah, no.
But the druid that
that's the only way that
the
you and
Goliath,
Tyrone can talk to each other.
what's his face was a druid.
Yes,
I
but
can cast
from your
something.
homeland.
I know, but I don't.
Yeah, I don't.
But
The
cast it
Fangs
on
themselves
this
never
time.
had one, but there are
You
other
cast it
clans
on
that
this
were
side, it doesn't cost
assimilated
us
by your
also.
father that had
They're
different
in the
beliefs.
bottom.
They all believe in
Yeah,
life
a lot
mother,
of
but
it.
some
Well,
believe
yeah,
in
we
you
don't
know,
want to use
the
stuff.
nature of
I'd
life,
rather
the
not
force,
use,
so to speak, right? Like the
a
magic
finite
of
resource.
the
Maybe
power
we
of
have
life.
something that's like.
And
basically
so there were
full
like
mass,
teachings
yeah.
of that, but before your time. That was all snuffed out after the Union.
Yeah.
Your dad's
Maybe we should
statement
come
was
up with a
ruled.
plan before.
Not that he was a dictatorship in the original inception of the Fangs, but now
Because I can.
what was.
I mean, I can dimension.
But as
door.
time passed, right, it was his beliefs. That
He
was the
got the
tribe's
feudalness.
beliefs. He is the chieftain.
And
So you didn't like talk with any, but they weren't like shunned upon, like specifically, like being able to grow fucking. Yeah, exactly. That's a little bit different than hearing voices in your head.
And being a schizo,
Yeah, so
Yeah, you are like fucking
Doesn't
off the
matter.
deep
From-
end compared
from
to
what I
people
remember,
you as.
How far up was the next level?
vertically,
Yes.
200 feet.
We've
Okay.
never talked about how I found that book.
I gotta read.
No. You said you found the
problem is
book.
we don't know
You
if
read
there's
it.
other people on
Did
Yeah,
it.
Brady,
weird things.
That's true. That's what I want to communicate
How
with.
did I find that book? We've never talked about that.
Not in deep
Yeah.
discussions. I know how, but it's up to you for creative freedom if you would.
I'll let you tell that one.
Do you want to know? This in this very moment.
Kind of.
Yeah. So the back end of the peaks traverses downward at a fucking insane cliff edge.
Yeah.
Think New Zealand, North New Zealand, like fucking Greenland, Iceland.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Like the Irish Wall.
Yeah. And the sea beyond that is called the Frost Guard. All of you know the Frost Guard.
Oh, I know.
It's
My
the-
old friend lives up there.
Yes. It is the most dangerous sea out of all of them. the Giada Sea, the Glendaria Ocean, the Frostguards of the Northern Sea. It is you don't travel it at all. You don't. In your very, very younger years, you had a propensity to escape from the
So I can
family
just
clan
ditch my
Only
plan.
due to your
greater
father's
than
actions.
which lasts
Many times exploring deep ravines, etc. Sometimes gone days at a time, and you are an opposing creature, right? It's not like it's hard for you to survive. You had
It's all
the
good.
greatest
It's all good.
champion as your
I'm
father
looking
and
at all
brother, and
mine
even if they
too.
hated you, you
The
picked up
the
the
big
thing or
one
two.
is like
Um,
dimension to it.
There's a lot of shipwrecks on the back end where the peaks meet the ocean, where the shoreline is. It's jagged, spired, chimney rocks, huge reefs. Some of it slowly descends into the ocean. Others are fucking cliff faces. And it would take time to get to the bottom. Sometimes your clan is very nomadic, right? Sometimes you guys would be closer to the ocean, closer descending off the peaks. Other times you're so high up above the clouds. During one of your escapes, obviously, you made it very close to ground to sea level. Very close. A couple of caverns that looks like they've been flooded by past were there. Wreckages of shipwrecks.
Yeah.
Probably when the
If I can
ocean was
annihilate
higher.
one in
Maybe
one
it was
swing,
the tide, a different
should
fucking
cover up
era.
the city's
There was
worth.
lumber, splintered sails, masts, etc. And there was chests and things and skeletons in this room. Being a curious cat, right? You looked around, and that is when you did find a journal, leather-bound, black, covered in moss. Well, not so much moss, but like gross, slimy moisture. Enter stage left.
I like that.
Mine's on more.
Well, I'm sorry if I took that away.
No, that is way better.
The diamond.
I I never even.
Mine's
You,
Yeah,
when you originally wrote your story,
It might sound
you
morbid,
said
but if
something,
we had the
quote,
diamond
unquote,
floor, we could put you in the bag.
is this okay? And I was like, yeah, like whatever works for you. And he's like, cool, I want this to make sense and I want it to be okay. And then you were like, do you need to fit it in?
that's
And I was like, yeah, I fit it in. So I mocked that up
I have
forever
death
ago as just like a,
Yeah.
Death word.
as an in case, but you always had creative freedom to change that. So if you feel uncomfortable with
Oh,
that.
that is.
Doesn't
fucking
that just
perfect. That
put
makes
you at
sense.
one hit point?
Because the golden peaks are the end of the continent.
Yeah.
There is no land past the peaks. It's like, think of a tectonic plate. Think of Hawaii, right? The whole island is a fucking mountain.
Yeah.
That's the end of land. The fucking cliff just goes in, and that same steep, like it's on a beach, right? That same steep
Goes.
mountain, yeah, keeps going underwater. That's the end of Eltirin. So there is like coves, and gulfs, and giant ravines, and spires, and rapids, white water fucking crashings of land. It's, yeah. And it was during your explorations, and your youngin' years, right? Before your preteens, when you were... Because it didn't happen overnight, right? You found it, like, oh, cool, and then you got promised things, and you wanted to prove yourself. You wanted to be stronger. You wanted
I mean,
something
look
to
at
be.
object. It's like a first level.
You gave
Like,
up what you had
Tyrone
to gain
Sandstone.
something. Storyline things.
Or
Yeah,
or
so-
something
so,
that's on.
I like that. That's cool.
Roll
As long as you're comfortable with it.
Oh yeah.
Are we within range?
Huh?
Are we within range?
The range is like 1,000 feet.
Hey, bro,
I don't know if the range is on the.
you can use the sending.
I know.
stick.
We're talking about that. We're trying to come up with a plan before we actually
We're
talk to you.
talking and
Not to metagame, but I'm
I-
like, you don't need to
No,
try
we-
and locate
so
the other
we've-
one. You just use the
So
one you
here's the
have.
deal. Just to tell you guys this, we're coming with a plan. I
You
have
don't know what it is.
I
Don't
have
even
a
tell
son.
me. I don't
We're-
even wanna
I'm not
know.
going to tell you the plan, but we're trying to come up with a plan before we talk to you and saying stuff. So we've already thought about it. So don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'm like,
Oh,
and he also can cast sending, and he was like, I'm gonna cast sending, and I was like, we have this. That's a free spell.
It's a free
But that's
sending.
not. I was saying that's the only way that you guys can communicate with each other.
You stop that right now.
It's a one-time
You stop
thing.
that right now.
I was like, it's not worth giving up that one use that you guys have when I can just use it 7 times plus a day.
Yeah, but
Why isn't it? It's free.
Yeah.
It's a free one
And you
shot.
get a-
and then
you get a
if-
response.
And then if you need to keep talking to us, then you can mess with
If
me
I
on
get
that.
in some hot shit, then he can't get in touch with me.
I still think it's worth using.
That's true. Because
I
we were
don't
talking about.
know
so
why you guys would split
we were
up at
talking
this
about
point.
because he can cast etherealness.
no more planning. We can't talk about the plan.
Fair enough.
You awaken.
We're talking.
Decide
If you
what
want to
guys
keep
wanna
planning,
do
keep
with it.
planning. Don't.
Yeah, we're
I'll-
You guys are talking in the cellar in game, so do what you're
Yeah,
doing. You got.
Okay.
You haven't heard anything enter the building at this time. Don't worry. If something does, I'll tell you.
I'm gonna don the armor again,
Yeah, sure.
and then I'll. So what's
My other
what do we
thought
have to do?
was
Gorkai's sitting in the corner like,
that winged bull again.
I pull out like what's kind of left of the jerky and random shit that I have, and I just hand my piece.
They'll see us.
it's yours, it's yours.
Well, I got enough for at least a few days. I got some
May
fat on me.
lead to our allies. Which
It takes a piece.
Exactly. But if we can use the
What's up, Bubba?
if we can
The
use
pipes
the
that
bull
you
as a
came out
distraction
of,
and lead them away.
the big
You
pipe
have to be within
that you met
range
me
of
in.
it.
What are you doing?
We need water to run through that to turn the spinny thing to open the door.
We can't just turn the water on.
It's only around for an hour.
I don't want to reroute the water at
We
this
can get up
point
there in an hour.
to draw attention to this building. They already know people are here.
Yeah, I'm saying on the time we need
What do you mean?
at the day when the door needs to open.
Yeah, we need to
But
figure
we
out
start-
how to get
we
the water to
start
go down
communicating
there.
with them.
But we haven't found those controls yet. I mean, it's been one day. I just started repairing the pipe because that's what I could do right then and there.
What can I do?
I have
I-
something that might
Bring out the fucking diagrams.
but the problem
This is the
like,
big pipe that I was in. There's a lot of offshoots.
I think using
We need to block off the offshoots so that the water can flow through the main pipe and not get redirected
more
down the
attuned to your
offshoots.
god than mine.
Yeah, water pressure.
What is your
All this, we want all the water to go in here
You would
straight
have to
down all the way through
instantly teleport
to the
a
auger
previously designated
to spin the
sanctuary.
spindle.
So we just need the big
If
rocks.
I go up there,
That's what I'm
on this,
thinking. There was big
and
rocks that
make a
blocked it off,
sanctuary up there,
and
just make an altar,
Gorkide was looking for him.
establish it as a sanctuary.
How long does it take to make it?
I don't know where they went, where they happened. He
I
said
just
that they
have
were
to
probably
cast the
below the
spell.
smithereens.
To
I have no
designate
idea.
as the
Anything that can
sanctuary.
block off big
There might be a rules
big
question.
sided
Brady. I
gate
feel like Brady's gonna be like maybe
is kind of would be useful, but
If I
also
can get you up here without causing
Sorry.
trauma, then I take that as a win.
You don't have to create spell.
Even if I
No,
have
I don't
to
have to create spell.
also
wait,
temporary, so.
and then come back
Oh, we
down
only
for
need-
you. I mean, that's still better than us getting caught and fucking killed.
Yes, but also
Yeah, but see,
there's
that's
like
getting closer.
several offshoots.
I look at
That's the problem,
Gorkide.
Mm-hmm.
What do I need to do in order to? What do I need to look for?
I mean, I can get out of here. Heard
Well-
with Ben.
How can I help?
Dimension door.
How
And
okay
this is step I can cover ground.
for the offshoots?
Yeah.
How tall was the ceiling from like the side pipe to the ceiling?
Probably
'Cause you said he had to
do that
crouch
a
in
certain
there, right?
number of times.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I can only do it once.
For that specific one, the one that Gorkhead was returning from when he was looking for the balls, the giant damn balls. Yeah, I don't know,
I
like
can ask Brady.
5-6 feet.
Problem is, I'd have to come back here.
Pretty big, right?
Yeah.
I almost could stand
Oh,
up in
for
that,
the-
but
to be able to teleport
for
back.
him, an 8-foot man or
You
whatever,
can't cast it there.
kind of difficult to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One set.
And the ceiling is stone.
Yeah. And then some of those offshoots, right? He was in a tunneled offshoot. Some of them are
Make it a
not
distraction.
tunnels.
And have it run like
right. Some of them are just
wild,
open.
like on
Yeah,
the
like
opposite
troughs.
side.
Troughs,
'Cause you
yeah.
can see through it. Right?
Almost everything in this
Could we
building. So
just-
there are thinner ones that are iron and steel and forged metals. Some of them are wood. There are
You can
some
see, like, through
old
its eyes,
pieces of
right?
machinery that are operated on sandbags and rope. It's an amalgamation, but the majority of everything in here is
That
stone,
one's its own
masonry, and
creature.
mortar, bricks, that kind of
You
thing.
can like command it to be like, go
So-
down to the poop chute.
Sandbags. It seems like the ceiling is stone. You still have Golan's pickaxe.
Sure do.
Bust the ceiling out. Just pile stones.
So I
And
can
some of the ones that can.
Do you want me to? I'm gonna communicate with him then.
I don't know.
So we're safe.
Okay.
Where are
I
you?
also what I want to do
It's 25 words
today
for sending stone.
is
Yeah.
go look
if
at
you want
the
to
door.
write them down on your computer. You
If
can.
the door is
Yeah,
fucked
I have a
beyond
word doc
repair,
pulled up.
then repairing the troughs isn't even going to be fucking worth it.
I assume that they have them open the door in order for the dragon to leave.
Yeah, but we don't know. We can
We don't
assume
know,
that,
that's
but if
my
we
assumption.
don't know if the door is
Fine.
openable or not, maybe they have a different way the dragon gets out.
Is that what do you want me to go look at that then while you repair?
I was hoping to get eyes on it.
Well, go ahead and look. I'll search the pipes then for stones.
Gorkhead sees you conversing and goes, "If I'm being honest, I have such a lack of understanding. I've done my best to convey what I've learned, but
So I have.
I do not have the answers."
I have
Well,
we're
see,
safe.
and you can go look for stones
Where
while I
are
check
you?
the door.
Calthane can create
As long
all
as you
the
come out.
distractions
Anything
to
that
get
could
us
block.
Also,
It don't have to be
water.
giant,
long-term
but we can
plans
do what we
for
got. I'm sure we'll find
with-
something.
theory on this. That's what I want to know.
We have giant
Is that good?
bodies.
Anything else you want to add within 4 words?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like we'd have to get a ton of bodies to hold up against the water pressure,
You can't move.
and also we'd have to haul them up into the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
So
I have fine graders.
What were you
That's
said
used
when
on
you
my
first
level
described
spell
this. I know I wasn't there, but like when you first described this, you said something about
slot.
hanging weight.
It does something similar.
There are some, yeah.
But like you said, we'd have like when Gorkai first described it, you said something about like we have to hang at least 200 pounds or 150 pounds, or whatever, off of this.
He was talking about just the sheer weight, if I remember correctly, of damming the offshoots. I don't know if he was concerned.
I thought you said something about like hanging weight off of a certain thing.
I
I thought that's something that you had mentioned.
No, it very well could be. There's a lot of moving parts.
I just don't remember if that was.
You basically go to a coma for
I don't. Because the aqueduct works. I mean, it's
when you breathe in the back of the hole.
my fucking creation, so it can be whatever I want. But that
Then you
consistently.
And then,
I think he was referring to the auger when it becomes moving.
Yeah, I don't know.
That is what's responsible
look
for
up the
moving the
spell.
weights
I'll
that
look it up
pull
real
the
quick.
door open.
Just something hangs on it, holds it down.
Yeah, it's a drive shaft.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
giant fucking stone auger it's just a drive shaft. The water moves it, it spins something, it pulls.
Right.
That gives power.
So.
It's possible that there's other things I was talking about because there's hanging shit in here. There's sandbags and water buckets and things that operate the smaller machinery as well.
I pull out the pickaxe. I'll equip that,
Sure.
and I look at Gorkai.
Mhm.
Do you know who
how
Gollum?
into suffocation?
Dawn.
Gollum?
How suffocation?
You have
Do
to
you know who Brackenoid is?
I don't think I've ever crossed his
I
path.
feel like I mentioned him because I was like, Golem Rock's fucking coming here, and he's bringing a
He's-
gang.
Well, he doesn't like to say king, but in
Oh,
my words,
I'm sure I've heard the name.
Found
Yes,
it.
I'm.
can I just like hold out the pickaxe?
Well, is that the plan?
We could bust ceilings.
Try to make our own
I
drawings.
just don't know how loud and how much attention we want to bring.
At the end of the day,
Is that something we wait till the last day?
I don't
ready?
know. I don't know.
Do you want to ask him to make sure
Potentially,
it's
but-
working how we think it is?
There's so many
I can
offshoots.
cast
Who
it
knows how long?
for
it'll
free
take.
as a ritual.
Let's ask him to make sure that we work how
Can I,
it works how we think it
Oh,
does.
that pipe that I had traveled
Before.
through, is that like in the wall?
That one is. That one's fully concealed.
So
Um,
if theoretically I were to break a ceiling there, it'd be quieter in there than it would be if I were to go fucking break shit somewhere else.
Presumably, you'd have to try.
Presumably.
Wait,
So.
But that one was fully like it was like almost dug out of the wall, right? Like
Right.
polished out through a solid mass of concrete.
Well, you check the door. Me and
I can cast
the little man
Aura
will
of Life.
search.
Hang on, I've looked at the wrong one.
Me and the little man climb and go search.
Problem is, it's not like you do
Sure.
damage, it's just greed.
I'll take the pipes that he hasn't taken yet, and
It's
I'll
like
look for
bang
stones.
to your head, basically.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
Let's ask go.
I'm gonna.
And he'll roll his own investigation check because you guys will
And then
divert,
we'll
but also help
communicate
each
and then
other,
do
but
it.
also divert. So
Yeah.
instead of giving you advantage, I want him to be able to too, right? He's helping.
That's cocked.
Can I read
He's
the
helping
spell?
you guys.
That's great.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
it, bro.
13.
13. You rolled not that great, but that's all right. All right, you guys set off. And though he doesn't understand the integral workings of the machine, right? He the same way he was with you. He's able to show you where everything is. He's like, that's where the pipes were. That's the big
1 hour.
blown up part where you met him, where you met Tyrone again. Those are the pipes you came in from. Those are those machines. Those are those. That's the giant water spout that probably goes down to E6, et cetera, et cetera. He gives you the lay of the land of what's for what's not. And you guys make your way, climbing back up. I kind of glossed over you guys getting down.
I was just fainting.
Yeah,
But
a little bit.
yeah, go ahead and roll me an athletics check. Or sorry, acrobatics. Acrobatics. As you try to climb,
I think it's 16, but sure.
and he will also do the same.
I'll like hang out while they go up. Same thing.
Yeah, 16.
If we get a tumble, I'm fucking to soften
Wow.
the blow a little bit.
Wow, you would like to prepare an action?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
You prepare gust of wind,
Yeah.
and obviously this deep into the mainframe, right? The audio is deafening. You make it up without much of an issue. Just due to your size and stature, it's not so much a work of dexterousness, like a mountain climber, right? Like jumping. You just grab and pull up all the way to the fucking top. There's no leg work. There's no like grabbing footholds or anything. You just ridge up 5 feet, ridge up 5 feet until you reach the top. Gorkide is on your tail. Makes about 30 feet. He steps on a stone, and it gives out, and he just fully grabs air.
Do I have time to?
I'll give you the, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. At disadvantage, due to you're still trying to maintain your own hold. Roll me a, God, what do I want this to be? I mean, if you're trying to...
Athletics?
Yeah, I'll give you athletics. Yeah, I'll
7
give you
plus 9.
16.
16. With his original roll, he falls. And he makes it about an inch. When both of you react instinctively like, oh fuck, oh shit, you grab him by the nape of his loin, and it tears a little bit. But you stop his fall. You're trying with all your might to pull him up, and that is when the holy gust of air. Hold on.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean
This rising steam of forced fresh spring air.
It just means the breathing isn't like
Almost pushes you off the ledge at first. You have to fucking grab, and due to you not doing it in a lethal intent, because you can push a creature like 15 feet with that fucking thing, right?
Still breathing.
I'll say you kind of temper it, because you're doing it as an assistfulness, so you're not going to blow them 15 feet up the fucking air.
divided by the
And the weight is almost relieved as you like kind of throw them over your body with that gust. And you kind of use it as a kick in the ass as well. And the combined effort of both of you, you manage to, obviously you can't even fucking hear the spell of the wind. There's rushing thousands of gallons of fresh water in here. But you manage to both safely get him there and not cause a crash.
When I get to the top, I'll take the armor off and I'm gonna lay it out on that spot like where
10 minutes.
that pipe is.
Sure.
And I'll lay it there just so like if shit happens I can run back and try to throw it on.
Okay.
So I'm not
You
allowed
doff
to-
your
So you'd
armor.
be able to travel how much?
Returning
30
to your base AC in an attempt to remain stealthy.
I don't think we can dash it.
And I'll put the pickaxe on my shoulder and I'll
every
pick a
6
pipe.
seconds.
And with your guys' rolls of investigation, you guys get to work.
So in a minute, 15 times 10.
Ethereal
You're able
again.
to travel
Woo!
150
Here we
feet.
go.
Okay.
And then
That's
times,
Let's go back
10
2
minutes
episodes
again.
when Tyrone was looking for this
you'd
building.
be able to travel 1,500 feet.
And now I'm gonna go look for the front gate. I'm assuming, I know it's a floor out.
Yep.
I'm
do know
assuming that it's probably pretty close to the location of this building, a floor up. So I'm just gonna go straight up to start.
I can ask him.
that. Okay. You do that. Roll me an investigation check.
At super advantage?
No.
Or at-
Not a regular roll. It should be a actually a disadvantage.
Oh my.
No, you're right. It should be a disadvantage. You can see 60 fucking feet.
You can't.
And you're trying to use the lay of the land of a city you've never traveled through. It should be perception.
It was a natural. It was the first roll.
No shot.
I swear
Watch
to
this natural 20.
Huh?
17.
Okay!
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's like -1 or whatever.
Perception?
Yeah.
+1.
+1, okay.
18.
It should be one or the other. Investigation or perception, I'm willing to give you both, because usually perception is for seeing far distance or hearing things, but at the same time you can't really see that far, and you're using the lay of the land as investigation, but I'll let perception go, so.
18 perception, 19 if it's an investigation.
Works for me.
You can choose.
Okay. You begin looking. No, I'll use your higher roll, it's totally fine.
I mean,
I
media
don't care.
useless,
It is what it is.
breathing, whatever.
I play by the rules, or I try to for the most part.
Yeah. We have some questions.
Yeah.
So,
Get ready to Google, friend.
yeah, you're gonna be so. Feign death doesn't. You still need oxygen, correct? I've googled that and it said yes, but I just want to double check and make sure you're ruling because it might be different from AI ruling. But it seemed like from Reddit posts what I was seeing it doesn't, because you become discernible from being dead or alive, but you still need oxygen if you're alive.
Yeah, you will. It
Yeah,
says
well-
specifically you appear dead. You aren't dead. You are black.
What I need less oxygen.
17 actually. So I'm still in.
So
So
if I was
Laura's
in
been
feign
alive?
death, Would I use up less oxygen if I was inside a bag of holding?
Well, the
Or
question
the same, like as if I was just like sitting there chilling.
as a general rule, you would use less. I'd say you use less, right? You're under no stress. Your body is completely catatonic, and you're operating on the most bare muscle ability. However,
Yeah, still be 10 minutes,
um,
or 10 minutes or less.
it would, because oxygen doesn't exist in a bag of holding. So regardless of your consumption of oxygen, you would still only be holding your breath for the allotted time.
Yeah.
So that is equal to your constitution modifier
Okay. So, hang on, what's my con modifier?
for minutes that you can hold. There isn't any air to breathe, so even if you were using less oxygen, there wouldn't be any
My
source
con
in it.
modifier is the amount of I can hold my oxygen.
Is the minute, yeah.
Because I was looking
So
at it.
if
and
it was
says
if
you
my
have-
con modifier is +3,
You can hold your breath for 3 minutes.
that's way less than we thought.
I was reading the description. It says 10 minutes.
So it'd be 13?
Breathing creatures inside the bag can survive up to a number of minutes equal to 10 divided by the number of creatures.
What are you reading? Hold on.
The item description.
Ooh.
So what do you have, 13?
No, it'd just be 10.
No, there's just an arbitrary number for the item specifically. So apparently, yes, they can survive 10 minutes, but I'm going to reread to confirm. Regardless of constant, yeah, placing a bag. Any creature within 10 feet. What? Bag can hold 500 pounds, exceeding volume of 64 feet. The bag weighs 15 pounds, regardless of content. If the bag is overloaded, pieced, or torn, it ruptures, destroyed. We all know that. If the bag is turned, it's caused by breathing creatures inside the bag can survive up to a number of minutes equal to 10.
Up to it. That's such a weird description.
Divided by the number of... Oh, so it's...
I was reading it.
Yeah, it's an arbitrary amount of time directly related to the item because when you're opening it, I guess presumably in rules as written, it's being filled with some form of
Sucking up
air.
some oxygen.
So you get 10 minutes.
It has an amount of space, and whatever space isn't filled up, I'm assuming, like,
Yeah.
thematically.
Thematically, you're flooding it with air for a moment before it dissipates between the astral realms. So you have 10 minutes in the bag.
Okay.
Are you asking if feigned death would augment that 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's what we thought.
Only because it is
Fair
a
enough.
100% equivalent item
Okay.
put into the rules.
Cool.
So there's like a groomer and a...
No problem.
And at which time
the veterinary
you
closes at
begin
5.
to suffocate, which means you can hold your breath for 3 minutes of suffocation.
So we have
They don't...
13 minutes.
13. Okay. And then
But I
for
read it.
suffocation,
I looked it up, and it
because it's kind of weird. It's never
Sorry, 1 plus your modifier.
1, 4. Oh, wow.
Hey, we keep getting more done.
Dude.
I actually think you're reading it wrong. I think it's 100 plus your one.
Yeah.
So when a creature runs out of breath or is choking, it can survive for a number of rounds equal to its constitution modifier. So after your time has elapsed in that bag, you get 4 rounds. So essentially 40 seconds before you instantly die.
Instantly die. There's no death saving throws.
No.
Nothing.
Sounds like he's
You
kinda
just
needs some
perish.
If it starts suffocating, it has 2 rounds to reach air before it drops to immediately 0 hit points. And if you drop to 0 hit points in a place that
And
you
with
can't breathe.
etherealness, you can only move
Yeah,
half your
it's
movement speed if you're climbing vertically.
Correct.
And there's been... Crazy. Just...
So that's a new number. So we have how much could you go for vertical? It was 15. 15.
You're gonna shit on me fucking back from there, so... That's awesome.
Does Mulder have access to a calculator?
Do your math, you're
That's
fine.
okay.
Do whatever you want to do. I don't care.
Just making sure. He has like an abacus. He's like, so 15 times every 6 seconds. No, is that what we? Right?
Yeah, so it's 6 seconds.
Every 6 seconds. So 15 times 10 to get to a minute is 150 feet per minute, and then times 4. We'll say like 12, just to be uber duper safe. 1,800 feet.
Well, it's 4 rounds after the 10 minutes, right?
Suffocating. When a creature runs out of breath, it can survive for a number of rounds equal to its constitution
Oh,
modifier.
number of rounds is different. So,
So-
those are just each 6 seconds, correct?
Technically, yeah, a round would be a full round of combat, but there's no one in the initiative order if you're stuck in a bag. So it'd be a turn, a turn, a turn, a turn. That's it.
Okay.
I'm psycho.
That would be a round of combat. Would you be going through your initiative order of you taking a turn?
So how would that work with me being in his bag though? Would he get, and then I get, and then he get, and I get, or is it just like?
No, it's all static. So technically, a round of combat happens simultaneously. So it does mean 4 turns.
Okay, which would be 6, 12, 18, 24,
Even if there's
24 seconds.
Yeah. Even in rules as written, if there's 3 people in a combat or 10,000, 1 round of combat takes the same amount of time, technically. That's how it works. A round of combat is a static amount of all these things happening at a singular time and moment in time.
So 1,500
Within
feet
reason.
plus 1,500 feet plus,
24 seconds.
24 seconds.
To open the bag and pull you out.
Yeah, you can do that. You can. I mean, we could do that. End up on like something like that. Locate object if we're close enough, and then I can dimension door us to that object.
How far is dimension?
500 feet.
And you said between the levels is about 250?
It's 200 at the shortest, 250 at the longest, yeah.
Like, between...
Floor to ceiling. Or I'll say floor to floor,
Okay.
right?
So,
Floor to go
gonna
through
change.
the
Yeah.
ceiling
We're
to the
safe.
floor.
Where are you?
We have some fucked up ass plan.
Crazy plan with bag of holding.
Goodbye.
No.
This is the
We-
last time.
Hang on. Wait. We're safe. Where are you? Wait. We're safe. Where are you? Plan with bag holding. Get rid of. We need precision for this to work. Okay, I say that. Whatever that was.
How close is the aquifer to the ring?
You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay, so I hold up.
You send that message.
Yeah, so it was, we're safe. Where are you? Create or plan, bag, holding. Need precision. Otherwise, death. Talking feet and inches
Please.
and quarter inches. This is that's yeah.
That's about 25.
That's essentially what we're the general gist.
You are alone at this point, but you do have the heat of the sending stone goes off and you feel this in your head.
And I get that, and I just go. Holy shit! Okay.
They're fucking alive.
Do I have to respond like right this second?
Yeah, it's as the casting of the spell. It's like a give and take.
Okay.
Like you cast the spell, and as part of its casting, you get a response.
I mean,
I mean, you have a minute to think about it. I'm just saying you can't like bank your
Right. I
response for
can't
10
fucking
minutes.
be like,
yeah.
alright, give
give
me
me 5.
Give me a minute to get the address. To this
yeah, exactly. You have a couple minutes to think about what you want to say.
So I don't know the address to this place.
Nope.
I'm assuming
You
yeah.
found this through sheer dumb luck, walking
Sheer
blind
fucking-
with 60 feet of vision.
Yeah.
Which 60 feet is not very far.
No.
But you can get us
No.
up
I had
to
a question.
you can get us
I'll
up
ask
to a
the question
specific
later,
ring.
so it shouldn't, it
Question
shouldn't matter
later.
right now.
It doesn't matter.
Actually, it might fucking matter.
well, it matters.
now.
It matters right now.
If
It
we
actually
can,
does
if we
matter.
can get up to a specific ring, metagaming can't say anything.
It matters actually right now.
Yeah, it's the same as.
I had a question about
Locate
how
object.
etherealness works.
Mm-hmm.
So, with etherealness, you can see
we're
60 feet
Of the normal
Of
world.
That's what I'm saying. Like
the
assuming
the
we have it
normal
right now.
realm.
I know.
How far can you
What I'm
see
saying
in the
is we get
ethereal
as
plane?
far as we can.
You can see, because like what
Take
you're
a
seeing
bag,
on the
cast
black is just the
locate
ethereal
object,
plane, correct?
and then we.
So the
or
ethereal
locate,
plane
It doesn't matter.
is the.
Because we're
The
not.
normal.
We're not.
So is it like
not-
the upside down in Stranger Things type deal?
I've never seen it.
What level are we on now?
Okay, so
E6.
6.
what we
It's-
were saying is, if you were to go ethereal, I was going ethereal. Say we're 100 feet apart. I can only see 60 feet of the normal world, but we're in the ethereal plane. Would that mean I could see him 100 feet away? That's up to, I'm just saying. I don't know if anyone's ever
you're
asked
good.
that.
You're all right.
Here's your phone.
You're fine.
I don't want it to fall. It's pretty far to fall. I don't want it to fall.
Because I feel like this matters.
Because technically, when you cast etherealness, you're not in the ethereal realm.
you're in the border.
You're in the border. You're like in the veil of where
But
they
like-
right,
meet.
but like the
in
black.
that border realm, still, other things can be in that. Like if I'm in the border realm and he's in the border realm, we can see each other. Can we see each other farther away than we can see in the overworld?
Because I feel like the overworld's just like the 60 feet of the world, and then the rest of it would be the ethereal realm. I feel like that makes sense to me.
Or the border realm. Whatever
Right.
you wanna call it.
He glows white, and you can press the right stick on him to read his Nemesis system fucking perks. Tyrone. Fireball. Legendary wizard.
I feel like no one's ever fucking asked that question before, but when you're talking, like, not the science of it, 'cause there's no fucking science in this, but if you are in this realm, and in the realm in the description says you can only see 60 feet of the overworld, I would make sense that the rest of it would be the ethereal realm that you are within. Kind of. So it makes sense that the blackness that you see past the vision would be just that ethereal
It's
realm
the
that you're
border
in
realm.
between.
There's just nothing there.
There's nothing there.
So that's why it's black. Or whatever.
Yes, you could view things in the ethereal normally if you are peering into the ethereal. However, as described by both the Forgotten Realms wiki, D&D rules, the cosmic plane cosmetology of the Great Wheel, and the planar tree, the ethereal realm is literally called the Great Fog because it is a never-ending swirl of cosmic energy, like walking through a blizzard, like constant fucking.
That's why it's 60 feet.
So you could see through it, and you could see your regular distance, but your distance would probably be obstructed. It's not like transparent in the same way that you would imagine seeing through a ghost.
So
your vision would still
just
be
a theory though. If you were to like light a flare fucking 200 feet away,
maybe.
could I see it?
If the flare was theoretical being
But I
able to
mean,
be seen through
this
the
exists.
passages of the environment, yes.
So like if I were standing at the bottom of the fucking the cavern,
Sure.
and I looked straight up and I was on level 7 or 6,
Yeah.
and I looked straight up and he was on level 1 and he lit a flare. But I'm in the ethereal, he's in the ethereal.
Technically, you would be able to see it, but there's no way you would possibly be able to just do the obstructions of thing in your way.
But you would know the direction of, like, you could see
It's a
a
dog.
color.
With that amount of fog, that far,
How's the
hundreds and
dog?
hundreds of feet, unlikely.
Unlike, okay.
Yeah. You're like walking through a blizzard. Like it's constant swirling, as described as cosmic typhoons with no warning.
That's
And then there's also a description of as if you were in a lava lamp.
that's kind
Of like giant swirling balls of cosmic energy. The ethereal realm is like a very primal, energetic.
Hey,
No.
that's a good DM.
You were like, we're rounding up
toxic.
200.
Not letting his players.
I didn't say
Toxic usually, but in this
all
time,
four
this
is
time.
in- Oh,
Yeah.
Not
So
toxic.
timing.
what you're asking is 100% possible due to the reality of the situation. Improbable simply because
yeah.
Mythbusters improbable.
yeah, it would be you would.
Hang
Shout
on.
out Mythbusters.
Don't do it yet. Let's find out.
But if you were to
exactly where
take
these
that
charts
question
are.
to the extreme
I can cast
simplicity,
locate object and see.
you could see 60 feet in the material range. You could see 80 feet if you had unobstructed vision.
I'm really glad that
if
we
you get
brought
the
up
plane. So yes, you can see farther than
joke.
what you can see in the material realm, even though it would probably be obstructed and due to an insanely high DC perception check because you're staring through
Right.
What's the tooth?
the fog, literally called the Great Fog. It's what it's literally
that
colloquially
makes
named
sense.
as. Swirling storms of fog.
Alright.
Okay, so you cast this. You cast this message.
we're still
Okay,
We're still there.
We
We
answered the
asked one
though,
question,
which is a big
ladies and
question.
gentlemen.
Yeah.
Second question.
Yo, what do I say?
Has a second question hit the tower? Is that what you're telling me?
Not at the tower yet.
Oh, okay. All right.
There's still a
There
fire
was
going.
going to be a second question, but you already answered it.
They're jumping.
Dope.
Our second question hit the dock.
That's DOS.
What a sick name, by the way. The Great Ocean of Fog. Insane.
That is a pretty awesome.
What a
lava lamp?
crazy colloquial name to
Dude,
give
lava
something.
That's my
description
sound
is
clock.
That's what they said on the Forgotten Realms
Low-key,
Gary Gaga.
the
Big
ocean
fan
is
of
one
lava
of my
lamps.
favorite
Yeah.
things, like the entire, of
Fuck,
Earth.
let me take this out.
The ocean's
I kinda
so
know
sick.
what I'm gonna say, but-
Yeah, 25
Let me
words.
just count
Yeah,
it.
check it up, dog. Check
Unless
it
we're
up.
traveling with this, the ocean sucks when we're with you. I love you, but
Yeah.
in D&D, the ocean sucks.
The ocean
Did you
sucks.
know that?
In real life, ocean's sick.
Dude, send your
Did you know
fucking
that they hire
apostles.
seasonal jobs to
You
go to
little
fucking
fuck.
Antarctica?
You old great one.
What?
Yeah, do
They
it.
hire seasonal
dare you.
for
I wonder what he's
go
doing.
to Antarctica.
Who gives a fuck?
And like,
Not
one of
Roller.
the jobs is literally
Not
just
me. I definitely care what he's doing.
How do you,
you
Caleb?
worked retail before,
Are you flapping your tail?
stock the shop.
Roger doesn't get scared too often, but that one scares the shit.
I don't know if I want to go all the way to the Antarctica.
There's a literal deity that
You coming
wants
over, you stinky.
my
What
ass.
are you doing?
Yeah, but you're in.
What are you doing over there? Look at that tail.
I
It's
would go a
helicopter.
lot for 900 feet.
You want to go say hi to Uncle Roller?
And the dad
He'll
one
give
would
you
go
pets.
crazy.
Yeah.
Want to go say hi to
You ever
Uncle
have a
Roller?
kid and you're like, I'm in Antarctica.
Want to go say hi to Uncle Roller? He's right there. Want to go say hi to Uncle Roller? He's kissing for you.
It's just not.
The kid doesn't realize that, and then they're older.
I don't.
Why are you smiling at me, you fucking
Not a lot of
spurn?
people have
I
been
don't-
to Antarctica.
Schizophrenic dog, dude. Go sit down
It
for
would be
longer.
sick.
Stop!
Especially since one
You're
of the-
freaking me out, bro.
Especially
over
since
there.
one of the stations is literally the South Pole.
Go over there. Go, go,
Oh,
go.
like,
Where is my buddy?
She's smiling at me, and it's scaring me.
Good job, Idol. Scare him.
Bullet has
Terrifying.
the best smile.
You coming up?
That would be sick. But I also want you.
Sorry, she's just in it.
My pit bull,
Yeah,
like
it's
legit when he
6 months
smiles,
old.
it's like a straight up like
Yeah.
does one of those.
No, we're not doing that.
And he usually just
I
because he's
think
sitting in the
I'll
kitchen
think so.
staring at all of us, and he'll just
I'm
start
sure
smiling.
Maddie is vetoing that too.
Idle
I think
snarls
I
when she
do.
wants something
But
from
I'm
you.
just saying, if I was
She's like-
single and didn't have things,
I'm like, bro. She's like, what? Oh,
Shout out to Maddie for
lovies?
keeping you landlocked.
She's like, damn right.
Thank you, Maddie.
On this episode of How Can We Break the Rules of D&D, we're gonna upload this video and we're gonna get downvoted into oblivion because one guy.
God,
thought-
don't even fucking
Who's
try.
gonna be the
dude.
return?
Don't even
You know the
fucking try.
return YouTube dislike.
Yeah, just for us.
Projected dislikes 99999 plus.
Sorry, buddy. All right, what do you say? Locked in.
We've been locked
I'm
in.
using
we're
all
waiting.
25, so
Oh, okay.
He was drafting.
Let me hang on. Let me pull up the doc so I can write it down.
sure.
I mean, I guess it doesn't. It's within this table.
It won't matter. So, don't know exact location.
Ow.
Get to Aquifer building on level 2. Rolger and Gorkide there. I'm assessing the gate. Water pipes lead to Aquifer.
Okay. I want to cast locate object on the Balhan's tusk or tooth.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's the range of locate object?
1,000 feet.
You go and you locate. You know exactly its location.
How
It
far
is.
away?
Uh,
Exact feet and inches. Don't short me on the inches. Or are we rounded?
trust me, everyone here knows to not short the inches.
Chat. Tell Caffeine to shut the fuck up.
Chat.
Tell a toxic DM he's toxic.
Chat.
Chat.
Chat, go and
Dude, I wish I was
Chat.
famous enough to
Chat.
say chat.
I'm just realistic.
Chat.
Chat.
Chat calls DM tags.
Chat, downvote this channel. Just ruin it.
Chat, mass report this channel.
Chat, everyone go comment.
If you keep saying that, he's gonna be like, the ogres come in and dash through the door and kill Calthane and Boulder. Have fun, dumbass.
And you're level 2.
He's taking the side of pointy hat.
You're on level 2.
He's the enemy.
Yes, floor 2. They are on floor 2. I told
So-
them they're on floor 2.
That's 210 feet plus 260 feet. It's 470 feet.
Is that 2 levels?
It's 2 levels. Third level's a flat 200, so that's 660 plus another 860.
That's what
860, so it's within?
Yeah, you know where it is. You know exactly where it's in. It's 860 feet away. Technically more, because it's probably at an angle. Hypotenuse and shit. But he is
Yeah,
vertically exactly
the-
860 feet.
You're
up.
ruling with etherealness and traveling vertically is the same. So traveling vertically is the same as going at an angle, correct?
Well, yeah.
Half
but-
speed.
Half speed.
Yeah. So I mean, are we doing the thing where it's like this, like Pythagorean theorem? Didn't think I would be using that for D&D. Up and this is the same as that, or is it different? Because
No, I mean, basic mathematics apply.
okay.
Yeah. You could shorten the amount of distance traveled if you traveled at an angle, yes. In combat, it doesn't work that way presumptuously. There's rulings for that. We might institute one. Not
I cast locate object and I feel the presence of this. It's a tooth, right? It's not like a tusk.
Bahama tooth.
Yeah,
the
I know.
giant.
I took its
Yeah.
fang.
I literally go,
Holy shit.
Calfane, they're within range.
So far away, though. 800 feet into the sky.
They're up. And I kind of like, because I'm sure it's like, it's probably like a golden dot.
Yeah.
It's thematically, it's like a golden dot because it's so far away. I'm like,
Do you know when you, in Oblivion, when you get like a ring that like senses light, like life within
Can
a
I-
certain ring? That's
yeah.
what I imagine it being. Like it's a little
the
bit
like
glow.
purple.
Yeah, it's like a little glow.
I'm gonna go ahead and
That's
use,
how I always imagine locate object looking.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my locate
Dude,
object
yes.
Nice song.
Yes.
on his bottle of gin.
Sure.
Do you
So
see
that
it? Do you see Roga?
You
I see the booze.
1 micron meter to the right.
I turn to Calfane. I'm like, Let the booze guide us.
And I open the bag.
You jump into the bag of holding.
And as soon as I close it, I cast etherealness on myself.
Okay.
Holy shit. How long can you be in there?
I'm gonna try twice tonight.
10
10 minutes?
Yeah, isn't that?
Sorry, I'm making.
Well, they're not gonna fly all the way to us.
You guys definitely
We've already done the
We've
math.
done the math. We can go 1,500 feet.
We're only gonna use half of our speed.
Because you can travel 15
I'm not there.
feet.
You guys
can
do
travel
it. Do
15
whatever
feet
you do.
vertically.
Dude, I have no
Maybe
fucking
Gork
idea
and
what's
Mork already exist in
Gork and
Mason
Mork?
and I. Because we straight up were like, I opened the bag.
This might be the best idea.
This is literally Go Track and Felix.
And
This
dude,
is
oh my god, we are! Yes!
This is literally
Trick
Go
and Felix.
He's a human, but we're close.
We're
He's
getting that
super wild. He's not as dark as you at all.
Now,
Dude, those stories are so good. I was
the
reading
music is perfect because this is a beautiful.
Yeah.
this music change makes me feel whimsical.
Also, before I popped in, I did thematically. Before that happened, I went. I'm feeling whimsical. I'm feeling. Knowing it may be my last, I took a swig from my flask and then capped it, jumped in.
Hey, take a swig from the real flash.
No.
The
Actually,
mathematics,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to bog you down. Mathematics do seem to check out in terms of knowing your exact location, not spending an hour flying through different rings trying to find out where they are.
Oh God.
Um,
Jesus Christ. Sorry, that was a little.
Oh, gee.
Oh, it burns.
God, that shit is so good.
It tastes good, but it burns. It's fucking shit.
I'm not a pirate.
Yarr.
He offered me some earlier. He's like, "Here, you want some rum?" And I'm like, "I'm not a fucking pirate, dude."
Dude, it's so good.
It's good though.
That's the first rum I drink where I'm like, I can just drink that on its own. I'd be happy.
I drank a whole bottle of that on my own rest.
Dude, it's so
Younger.
It's one of the better rums I had, but I think anything like liquor.
I think I'm more of a liquor guy than a beer guy.
I only like
We're a
rum
beer
and
guy and a
gin.
liquor guy.
I like fire water. I'm right up to.
I'm fucking ecstatic. We came up with this. We've been planning this shit for.
I just take the bottle of gin and I just fucking throw it.
We've been planning this shit for 40.
fucking shatter that.
We've been planning this shit for 45 real minutes, dude.
You know.
Because you guys had the rules questions, so we were like, "You have more time."
We were straight up doing math. He was doing the Pythagorean theorem. Like,
Hell yeah.
we were fucking.
Math is useful, folks.
Pay attention.
Stay in school.
Same school.
Wow, that rum is
I
messed up.
said Pythagorean theorem. So
One sip of room.
The fucking bottle
Once-
got me.
Where am I?
hey, wait,
Are
Jurassic
you waiting for
Park.
us, Brady?
yeah.
Oh, guys, it's locked in.
Shut up!
Jurassic Park.
Fucking up on the battle. I
You
was folded. It just got me.
fly northward, up into the sky, bordering between the material and the ethereal, bouncing between the fog, guiding yourself half on memory and half on exactly knowing where to go, right? You pinpoint,
I'm coming, Roger.
you
Profane.
lined up the world outside with certain landmarks to guide your passage through the ethereal. And although your sight is wildly restricted, you know exactly where you're going. After an extended period of time, about 5 minutes elapses. As you fly upward, you're now breaching onto E2. It takes a little bit of time to right your ways as your vision is 60 feet. But you do land. You find your way through the floor of E2, coming into the aqueduct itself, flying upwards.
Turn up the tunes, dude.
Turn it up. Turn it up.
Flying upwards
this ain't
to
real.
the trough, and hovering in front of Roger, who sits with a small dwarven fellow, as you were going off his bottle of whatever to guide you, working on moving some rubble and traversing down these tunnels.
I'll snap back into reality and
Sure.
then open the bag and turn it inside
What
out.
do I see as he opens the bag?
I'm turning it inside out. You're gonna fly out, dude.
Oh.
So, if you are going to turn it inside out, everything gets removed from the bag.
I didn't put anything in the bag, so
You don't have a single item in there?
no.
Okay. Then.
Yo.
All right. I
I
guess.
have so much random shit.
No one's ever been like, yo, Ben, put this in the bag.
I kind of forgot you had it.
I totally forgot you had it.
Yeah.
never
So. You turn it inside out, and Rolger, or sorry, Molnir does spill outward.
Do I go flying?
It does propel you out.
Can I just hit a wall from that? Like,
You hit many things.
Describe this from the dwarf's point of view.
You guys come out of fucking nowhere for the third time today.
I just
Give him 3 gold coins.
I spawn in and I
Third gold
Hang on,
coin.
it'll be
Hi,
four.
Roger!
And Molnir, you shoot out of the bag at a immensely quick speed.
I snatch him after he smacks the wall, and I pick him up and I give him a big old hug, and then I run over to Ben with him on my shoulder, and I give Ben a hug. Or I give Calvin a hug.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was
Gorkai's sitting there.
Rolga, I've never wanted to be in a demonic man's
hands are
arms
just on his
so
ass.
badly.
I'm squeezing his cheeks.
Okay,
Oh.
I like let go and I pull his hands up.
I give Calvin a hug.
Your friends were worried you were going to pass.
Is Tyrone in my sight?
No.
I'm at the door. I'm going to
Where?
the door.
Where's Tyrone?
Tyrone's on a
I
mission.
told you where I was going. I messaged you and told
Oh
you
yeah,
where I was going.
that's right. Sorry, it's been.
Okay, we gotta be quiet. Though.
Have you seen that bag of holding? That's a weird experience.
You in there?
Yeah. Jump in.
I take the bag and I put it over his head.
What do I see?
Black.
I don't like this.
You can't breathe. You are currently surviving on the remaining oxygen. It's very thin.
I just
And
need to be
you
able to
see
try to
nothing.
pull it off.
You can't.
I pull it up.
Okay.
Oh.
You are incapable of removing yourself from the realm on your own.
That's
Because
so
it's
fucking
literally
fun.
it's a room in the astral plane.
It's 5 minutes of hell, but
He literally, what's the
God.
fucking Pokemon that's just a giant weeping bell? He just weeping bells. You like, bloom, and fucking.
I don't know what that Pokemon is.
Oh, man.
it was a short time.
Hey,
but it
don't
felt
say
like
the name.
forever.
Nintendo will sue us.
Yeah, that's how we get views. We get cease and
You have
desist
to-
by fucking Nintendo.
We have to be quiet.
Yes. I turn.
And obviously, I'm not wearing any armor. I'm probably shirtless and just in my fucking pants.
That's so hot.
It's so hot. I need you to take it off. So we gotta be quiet.
I get taken off.
I'm like, what are you saying?
I take the plate armor off and I look.
It'll take you 15 minutes to take off your player.
And I look and do I see Gorkai?
Yeah, you have seen him.
What? We have shapes.
He has spoken to you.
Oh, what did he
Yeah.
say? I'm sorry.
He
Holy.
I have
was saying
many
that
too,
your
bro.
friends were worried
Bro,
you were not
we
able
can
to
do it!
survive.
Okay. You should tell him what the goal is.
My-
This music is so good because
I go,
this is
listen.
Crazy.
Can we just be like whispering
I take him.
thematically?
Sure.
I go,
Okay. I feel like we're just all
the-
really
You have to
excited.
shout to hear each other with the
Goric?
running water that's here.
Gork? I always forget.
Gorkai.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Sorry. Gorkai. Gork and Mork. I go, Gorkai, I'm gonna show them the piping with the fix real quick.
I'm gonna spend some time
Okay.
with. Bog, if you don't mind, I'm gonna spend some time with my kid.
I need
Hello.
Hello. You're Snowforged.
Snowfall.
Okay.
Battle one. True warrior.
An honor to meet you. I didn't know any of our bloodlines tonight.
I've met some on the way. But see somebody within these walls.
I will.
I'm beyond.
You don't know what it's like to be from.
My brother,
These
are you,
walls.
do you need food?
No, I've managed this long. We are fine.
I
gotta
look
team
him
up.
over.
You gotta team up.
I look him over.
You gotta team him up.
I didn't even say anything!
Fuck you! I'm having this. Hang on. I'm having this
Save
moment.
your career! Team up. Team up.
My career would be just fucking fine. My statement still
As
stands.
I'm taking
If-
off
if
my
I
plate,
heard
he
it,
looks like extremely
that's it.
famished, right?
Yeah, he's been through the ringer.
Okay. Like, my brother, I'm gonna cast create food and water.
You use an action to cast Create Food Water.
Please, eat.
He says it's. You would know it's bad luck to feast before battle.
Whoa.
I'll take the trimmings, but.
Couple days. My brother, I need you to eat.
It's not right. I
What do
need
you mean it's
something
not
to look
right?
forward to celebrate as the battle own way. Eating before a battle is bad luck. It's bad omen.
I didn't think I was gonna be able to come up to you, so please, eat in my name. Please.
Roll a persuasion check.
We just had a battle getting the fuck up here, dude.
Yeah,
Persuasion.
every day's a fucking battle, Gorkai.
Dirty.
You bitch.
Bloody money.
He takes a small
Can we eat a
block
feast
of the
in name
nutritionally
of
dense
killing all those
protein bar,
ogres with that
Yeah.
and he
bowl?
nibbles on it.
Can we eat a feast
I
for
need you at your
that?
full
Yes.
strength. It's not. I know it's maybe in the bad omens, but in reality, in medicine, you need to eat.
Snowforged. I will give my life to see the city rebrazened by the dwarves, but you will not have me at my full strength. I am a shell of what I once was.
Half the battle of strength is all we need.
I can only hope that your confidence can slay a beast as big as they are.
After going through what we just went through, I mean, we will. All the ogres are on E2 or E6. Sorry, we are on E2. It's
Well,
so we made a commotion down there. And,
Your-
not good.
your fourth member has made his way to the gate, I think he said, to look into how to open it. He says you have allies coming from Kinrock.
I believe so. Logan spoke to him.
I did.
Well, then we shall prepare a feast for their arrival. We should focus on making sure that they can enter unhindered.
Yes.
Let us show them the.
Yes, yes, yes.
Can I see his blade from here?
It's just a standard hollow axe point. Think of like
And
a.
it's like really rusty, extremely.
Yeah, you
fixed it up a
you
little
fixed up the patina slightly.
Like that one.
Yeah.
I look to you guys. I'm like, it's okay if I give him the standard of victory.
Of course.
My battle-born brother. And I pull out the standard of victory, and I kind of place it. I'm like, we won this at the Titan Games while we were in Durain, correct? This is
He has no fucking idea what that means.
that's not important. That was stupid. This is a really nice halberd, and allows you to cast a spell as well
We need it.
in case.
I don't know that.
Well,
Need you back for the next Titan game.
As a
Yeah.
member of the Nine, it would be an honor to hold one of your armaments for battle.
I want it back after we take it.
Well, after it is stained with blood, I will make sure that it can stand at your feet
This guy gets it.
once the city has been razed. He takes it from you.
Appreciate that.
It is quite large,
And another,
comparatively to him.
one more question before you go. When I pull out the Frostbrand short sword and I say, you would know more about this blade than maybe I would. Do you know where it came from?
Frostbite. Well, I don't know its origins as an artifact. It was in the Clergyman Museum for years before the fall. I thought it had probably fallen with the city. But I'm a battleborn, a man of the field. I don't study the relics, my friend.
Do you know a Silverbeard?
I've met many in my years before.
You know what he looked like. Go ahead.
We know his first name. What was his first name? I have it in my notes.
I'll disguise self as that Silverbeard.
He looks at me down.
Zeta.
Do you remember this fellow right here?
Zeta, yeah.
Well, he might not have gone by that name when he decided
That
to.
was his name at the casino was Doric Steinberg, is what he
But he
told
was
you his
Zeta
name was, but his
Silverbeard.
real name was Zato Silverbeard.
Maybe? I mean, if I'm being honest, all of the Silverbeards look the same.
This man,
They do.
They do.
They do.
well, this
Stupid
man
brains.
is a thief.
Yeah, it seems he stole a bunch of artifacts from us. I think it may have something to do with the fall. Regardless.
If a
That is a
man would look to
conversation.
profit during a tragedy like this, he deserves to be banned.
If we have to find him, that's exactly what
He shall be hung
He's
from the
probably
cathedral bridge.
Shall we
I'd like
make our
to
way?
see that.
Let's make our way. 1 second. Let me. You think it'd be a? I'm gonna put on this elven chain. I don't want to go without armor. It won't give me disadvantage on stealth.
It's what we used to be sneaky last
I
time.
I just
we used to
pick
be-
him up and I just put him on my shoulder and we just march our way back to the fucking spot.
All right, without armor. I'll do it without armor.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Well, you still have to wait 15 minutes total. It does.
Yeah.
It takes,
As we're doing this, I'm like taking off my armor and I'm like handing him stuff. I'm like,
it takes a long time to doff plate.
Plate
After he
is
doffs
such
the
a-
plate, I pick him up, put him on my shoulders, and I march
plates
down.
is such a.
I backpack him by holding his hands. And I
Gorkite at
walk.
this moment lets out a smirk and he goes, well, we're not an army, but by God, it seems you've raised one. We,
Fine.
under any circumstances, have to make sure that the gate can open.
I can
Level 13 D&D.
I can summon another.
As,
breaking the fourth wall a little bit.
as he's taking off his armor, can I cast Sending Dance across to the matron of my church?
Sure. Yeah.
Would that help us?
What do you want to say?
Can I say...
Are there?
They last all day, don't they?
I'll say I hope things are well down
They,
there.
I think so.
What was it? Which one was the dwarves? I can't remember his name.
They also have to
Let us
get
through here.
inside
Marn?
and up.
Marn.
Unless there's
Yeah.
bodies in here.
What is
very
well
well
might be.
Been thinking. I know Arendor is the name of orphans, but what was my mother's name?
What is happening?
Backgrounds, backstory stuff.
Backstory.
Getting a little out of it. I'd also, while we're
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
taking off my armor.
I'm sorry.
We have 15 minutes to be like, Calvin, since we're out of shit hole, can you send a message to Mon? Which she knows whereabouts.
I will once I'm done with this.
Yeah.
How long?
No,
Hour.
no problem. No
Oh,
rush.
an hour.
I just know
I
we
think
we
fucked
were
up when I cast it on the boat.
limited on what we could do down there. I want to
Yeah,
make
they were
sure
there
it's
for
doing
like an hour, but
Would that help?
She replies,
I'm sure it's not really.
So you just need to mend the pipe and then just one by one.
yeah, I mean, he just needs to literally.
Well, there's multiple pipes, isn't
yeah. He just
So
needs to do it
it? One by one.
one by one. Yeah, just before we go down the line.
Oh my fucking god, we did it.
Well,
Kinda.
hopefully.
she...
Yeah.
Nope. Hold on. Okay, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Ooh, that sounds sick.
She responds, things are poor. We took too many under our shroud and lack the ability to protect. The name of your blood is lost on me. However, I'm sure there may be ways to find. And she ends the message with the phrase, Allura Lanarium, which makes your ears perk and the hair stand. It's the call sign for those within the order to return to the caverns. It is not an SOS. It is like an order.
It's like an all hands on deck
Similar.
battle stations kind of deal.
Very similar. That's the end of the message.
I'm still wearing my battle mask, so nobody can see me get all somber, I guess.
You just go.
I'll be like, I guess he would just say, I hate to ask this of you all, and I'll ask Tyrone once he's here, but we may need to get to the caverns as soon as possible.
Well, one mission at a time, right?
After this is done, of course. But I have never, in my 250 years of life, the Luna Lunarium phrase has never been used.
It's just one thing after another with the broken bottles.
This is not. This is a dark omen. And I fear that if we don't make it down there pretty much right after this, I fear my people might not have much time left.
Ooh. I look at Calfate and I'm like, what?
I will stay here, and I will help you finish this goal. But that is something that is a phrase that is not uttered without serious consequences.
I understand that. How there is one. I want to say
He gave him the pointy hat. Fucking.
There is. How long do you think that would take, Alfane? Because if we had to reclaim the city, I want to rebuild my city.
I understand.
I'm willing to help you, but the destruction that's been done, I want my people back here.
I wish I had an estimate for you. She didn't give me any clarification.
Understand?
I only,
Couldn't give us like too
I
much.
tried to ask about what we talked about earlier.
You fucking pussy. You fucking piece of shit.
What the fuck?
What's going on? Wait, what did he say?
I was over here in Roleplay City, and then I just hear, "You fucking pussy, you bitch." I was like, huh?
You fucking pussy.
You fucking
Pussy. That's awesome. Honestly,
You feel like a big man?
I feel like I got it out of my
God
system.
forbid I write story hooks. Fuck.
Oh yeah, hang on. I feel like a big man. You're like criticizing him. I know you wrote down the timestamp and then like content. You literally wrote down the timestamp and was like peak content for shorts. Do it! Exclamation point.
I'm fucking locked in, man. I'm hooked. But
What could be happening?
You're not here.
I look at you.
No, thank God.
And
No, I'm not. I'm going to the door. Fuck.
You are.
I'll say. When the time comes.
Let's take it one step at a time.
We need to get out of here first.
That's true.
This is first. Of course. We started this. I intend on finishing it.
Which I appreciate. Thank you.
And I don't mean to take away from your family reunion. Let's call it.
I don't say you chose to do that.
I feel like while you're going, as he says family reunion, like, because it's like you've taken out how many mortgages
Yeah.
Yo.
Back to the goal at hand. Yes.
Before,
Yeah.
well, we
I
can
was-
contact Mon later.
I was
we were
just trying.
That's late.
You're like,
I
okay,
was
let's
just
go.
Trying to ask
I
about.
point to the ahead, but I'm sure I'm pointing in the wrong direction. So like, you're trying to take us this way, and I'm like,
I literally have you backpacked on me, and you just go. Yeah.
then it's the wrong.
And
I like
I'll
pointing
take him
the
to
wrong
the area where Tyrone was welding.
As we walk, I'll cast sending on Marn.
Okay.
Not
What would you like to
necessarily
say?
that I want to, but just that like I was asked to
What do you want to say?
by the homies. I'll just say, how are things going for you? Have you been able to make it back okay? Marn.
May the stones guide you.
May the stones guide you. Marn. P.S. How's the new arm?
I'm curious if his arm is like young or his arm is wrinkly like him.
Well, I mean, we would have been able to see it.
It's like a baby arm.
Yeah, but like it grows.
a baby
I don't know. Is it like Deadpool?
It takes a couple days to catch up, so it's like a fucking tiny arm at first.
But then it turns into a raisin. And like wilts like a fucking.
And then it catches up.
No, he does respond. He says,
Marn, have yet to leave the citadel. So much history. Marn, the stone speaks.
that's the end of the message.
He's alive. I like to imagine that he's still trying to talk. He's like, there's so many
He just goes on a
stones.
huge spiel.
Anyway,
It probably did. Cut off.
The stones
I'll turn back and be like, so you spoke to Juan?
More like Marn spoke to me, but yeah.
Well, the rocks speak to him, so.
Stones.
I'll
He's
take out-
still alive. He's still alive, though.
I'll take out the
Rocks
stone
are
that he
rocks,
gave
but
me
stones.
and I'll look at it.
it's a beautiful one. Roll me a.
God damn it.
Arcana check.
We
I
can't.
just
We can't
stop
fucking
in my
guess it.
tracks. And I just turn slowly towards Calfane.
Realizing that it pisses him off, I take out the stone
7.
that caused this whole commotion.
7.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Can I find the gates while these guys listen to fucking rocks, please?
Oh, no. I just did it to remind me of a lost friend.
You hold
He's
the
holding my
stone
legs,
up.
but it looks like he's about to punch you.
Gorkide is a mixture of stressed, excited, relieved, and
He's feeling
utter bewilderment. In the course of about 7 hours, he met a bird out of thin air, then a Goliath twice his size, then a
Out of thin air.
Snowforge of the royal family, a drow, all out of the ethereal like a fucking, like you went into Photoshop and turned opacity to 100. Just instant fucking apparition.
There's probably a little bit of him that's like, this isn't. I've had.
He
so
probably
many-
thinks you're all an illusion at this point. He's
Probably.
convinced that you guys are fucking...
Listen, that was the first thing he said to me. He's like, I'm having delusions finally.
Yeah, finally it happened.
And I said, no way, old
good.
man.
But he does,
Excellent,
on
thank
your
you.
request, right, he goes to show you what he had showed Tyrone many times before, like the inner workings of like what needs to be done, where do we search, what do we find, how do we block this pressure. But you find yourselves for the first time in 24 hours together again. Even though, you know, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Fuck that guy. That guy sucks anyway.
You fly upward with a 19 investigation, making your way up to E1. And as you just barely, come through the ceiling / floor / slab to go to the top, about up that chimney stack, that stretches into the ceiling, you hope that your allies are safe.
Hey, I told him,
Yep.
here's where the fuck you should look for.
Okay.
Good luck.
Marn rolls an investigation check, and he does his best to describe to you. Gorkide.
Holy
Gorkide.
Sorry.
Gorkide. No, my bad.
Marn!
Marn!
Marn's
He's
here?
like, I'm back, and he pulls out a fucking Gauss rifle from the Citadel. I've come to liberate the city.
He's gonna slay one more giant.
You just hear constant machine gun fire. Marn's down there with like 8 Gatling guns.
So
Civil War. Okay.
he takes you down this giant street-wide fucking trough. And excited, right? No, you're good. You're excited. You've met Gorkide, the fifth member of a Khaz'Daral lineage.
Yeah.
In your time, you're somber, obviously worried about the Allured Lunarium. It can mean a range of things.
Allured Lunarnium?
Allura Lunarium. Yeah. It can mean many things, but none of them good, usually. You, having just talked to your brother, have learned of some weird things. One, that he's sustained some serious battle pains. Both of them still live,
Don't wink at me.
and you approach E1.
Don't say it.
And that is where...
Stop! Dude, it's only 10:30. You fucking
No, we got another hour in us, Brady. Come on
That is
now.
where we will end up.
That's 10:30. What are you fucking years old?
No!
We can't step past 10:30. Shut the fuck up. Holy shit, Brady. Come on now.
now.
Wait,
Then we resume
Oh
session.
my
Dude,
god.
toxic DM if I ever
Hang on, wait.
saw one.
I'm canceling the
Everybody-
next 2 weeks.
Everybody-